What did you just say to me?
Berries,
The face you made. Absolute disgust. Luke, are you able to look now?
yes.
You've been through the South enough to know what this is, right?
A chip.
That's Bussies.
Bucky's. And yes.
Bussies.
Oh, I love that video.
Logan, you're special.
I know.
Yeah, we went through Bucky's a couple days ago. There's one on the way to Pensacola from where we're at. So we stopped there, and I couldn't help myself. I had to grab a hoodie.
Hoodies are always nice.
Yes, I love my hoodies.
And this one's super comfortable, too.
Actually, I'm going to show you one of my hoodies because I don't think any of you have seen it.
Yeah, there's a care factory. Up in there.
Oh. So I have a bunch of hoodies, right? So I got this after Stan Lee passed away. It's Stan Lee made of all, like, a bunch of comic book characters.
That's pretty cool.
All of his care.
I would say yes, but I noticed there are some characters that are not from the Marvel Universe on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed immediately, what's his name?
I have my flashlight.
Omni-Man. I saw Omni-Man on there.
Here's another one. It says Rafiki.
Very cool.
Ah, so you really are a stoner.
Oh,
High line.
wait. It gets better. Or no, but wait, there's more.
I love that he has to use his phone light in his closet.
Yeah, I can't see.
Don't
This is
closet
my
light?
favorite. I would say this is probably my warmest hoodie.
Very nice.
It is kind of cool. I've got an Unis Honest Final Day hoodie and a not Unis Honest, an Elden Ring hoodie. And then I got this one. Those are probably my three favorites.
Very
This
cool.
one-
Oh, you
Jacket
nerd.
rather than a hoodie. But
Wow.
this was my newest one.
Yeah.
Jim, my last day hoodie never came.
It never came. The 365.
Yeah. Never
That's
came.
a shame.
Oh, I want to show
You could probably contact
I
send
tried.
because
I sent an email. They were like, "So sorry, we'll get it to you as soon as possible."
Yeah,
And
the
7 months later, we moved.
Rick and Morty hoodie. I had to order off of some page off Facebook, and I waited. I think it was 3 months, and I just assumed it wasn't coming. So I went back to the bank and got my money back because I assumed I got scammed. 6 months later, it shows up.
Nice.
I've had something similar to that happen only once where I ordered something, it didn't show up for months. I got reimbursed, and then months later, it popped up out of nowhere.
Have any of you ever seen my Halloween costume? I think I might have showed. I know Chris, you've seen it. Lucas, I think you've seen it.
Yeah, you should.
Talking about the ghillie suit?
No, it's not the ghillie suit. I'm talking about my costume when I'm on stilts.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the mask for it. A big top hat.
How
So-
tall are the stilts?
When I'm in full costume with this mask, I'm roughly 12 feet tall.
That's impressive that you know how to walk on stilts that tall.
Oh yeah, it's tough. But these are shoulder pads, so this mask actually adds like 1.5 to 2 feet. Because these sit on your shoulders, and where you can see is this little square right here. And it is a pain in the ass.
Make it bigger.
You're right, my stilts can go up taller.
Oh,
I'm impressed that you know how to walk on
the
stilts.
sea out of it.
So I originally started doing like the whole costume and stilts when I was around 10, I think.
So you have a lot of practice.
Yes and no.
Not too many opportunities to do it, but you did practice it.
Yeah, it's once a
It's-
year.
it's Only Halloween time, and like this year, I did not practice at all before Halloween or the trunk or treat. So the day of was my practice.
Very nice.
I've had, any of you ever seen my Halloween costume? I think I might have showed. I know Chris, you've seen it. Lucas, I think you've seen it.
That's kind of cool. All right. Well, after a very, very nice fashion show from Logan,
Yours
I,
truly.
I would like everyone to roll a d20.
Is this for turns?
No.
It's random action time.
Saving throw?
No. Maybe. Depends on
4.
whether or not you guys have to go through this.
10.
And Logan?
This is gonna set the tone for the night. 20. Yeah, 20!
Oh, good job, Logan. Guess what? You get to... Everyone in the entire party gets a hand that goes up from the ground of the bottom of the cave, grabs them, and pulls them down, sending them into a room. I'm so glad you rolled that 20. I'm going to do this.
That would make it easy.
I did not mean to delete Kev.
But did you?
I just gotta find Luke. There he is. You find yourself in a long room filled with a floor. You and your stupid snake. That'll do. A long room closed off on all sides with a floor of what are obviously spike traps. At the very end, you see the same old man that pulled all of you to the well.
Revenge.
The old man says,
Hey,
the old man says, choose wisely which lever to pull, for you must travel on these grates to stop the spikes from activating, and then you will get across safely.
Okay.
Does the guy have a model that you can place so I can go for him?
He is at the very end, out of reach. You are not able to touch him.
He needs to die.
Chris, you're up first.
It's this one.
For sure.
That's how my brain works.
Well, I'm gonna come up to here.
Please do a saving throw.
That's me.
You just,
For
yeah, you
Logan.
move.
Logan, please do a saving throw. 6.
6. Beautiful. Love it. $19. Please deduct 1 point of damage. Luke, it's your turn.
Does Chris not get to try and pull the
Oh,
lever?
Chris, yeah. Go ahead.
Huh?
Do you try to pull the lever?
Yes.
All right. You pull the lever, and that activates the gyrating traps behind you. All right, now it is Luke's turn.
Chris, cut us off a little bit here. We're allowed to use anything in our vicinity, correct?
You're just in a large open room, but
Okay. So instead of me leaving the safe platform, I just have my snakes slither out there, right?
you would have to roll saving throws for him, but yes.
Saving throws, he gets slithered perfectly on these perfectly spaced metal bars where the spikes don't come through. DM.
Well, your snake doesn't have the intelligence to try to pull levers either.
Sure he does. I whispered his ear.
Pull the lever.
All right, I'll move
Pull
up.
the lever.
Are we- What?
Do you have a feat? Because I thought you earned a feat at some point that allowed you, to talk to plants, not animals. Got it.
Yes. All right. I'll move here.
And do your saving throw.
What am I being saved from?
Activating the pressure plate, the traps.
10.
10. Beautiful. Doesn't even scratch you. I got a 13 on damage, so you avoid the spikes.
I'll try this lever.
Okay. You pull the lever, and that activates the next roll of gyrating targets.
Okay.
Logan, it is your turn.
Logan.
What do I want to do here? You know what? I'm gonna just move out. I'm gonna try this lever. The first
Logan,
one.
do a saving throw.
Come on, another 20. 14 plus
15.
dexterity. That's 15.
All right, and you pull the lever.
I do.
All right. Chris, I'm going to roll damage for you.
Wait, did that that happened?
Yeah. 8. Chris, you don't take any damage.
Okay.
DM question.
Yes.
What is our objective here, you said?
Getting to the lever that will deactivate the traps is a sub-objective, but just making it to the end.
Alright, so can I ask a very blanket question?
Yes.
The only traps being activated are the ones you step on. Pressure plate. Stop on them. They're activated.
Yes.
Until we pull these levers, we aren't actually activated.
On some and on some others. It depends on which ones you step on and which levers are pulled.
Okay? So I'm going to unpull my lever.
Wait, we could do that?
Yes.
The lever, it goes two ways.
Fair enough, but
Well, it is Chris's turn. So
I think my
Alright.
game crashed.
I'm gonna unpull mine.
you're gonna unpull yours. All right.
Yep.
I think my game crashed.
I heard you, buddy.
I'm just gonna relaunch.
All right. And what's your second action or movement?
What's this rope over here?
You expect me to answer you?
Don't forget it could be a fuse.
I'm gonna just end my turn here.
Okay. Luke, it's to you. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Chris, please do a saving throw.
$20.
Nicely done. All right. Luke,
So yeah, I'm gonna unpull my lever.
all right, and then that will set these back.
Are we counting these squares each as one of our...
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Logan? Logan?
What are you doing? Oh, his Discord's fucked.
Oh no.
I just see him looking up, not saying a thing. What the
The
fuck?
lost puppy dog eyes.
I was waiting to hear somebody say something, and I saw everybody's mouths moving. I was like, I can't hear anything.
Yep. It is your turn.
All right. So which levers have been pulled? Just these three, right?
I will not answer that.
Yes.
Well, I'm not asking you.
Well, I wish you would.
So he could say, I'm not answering.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna move up to this one.
All right.
And I'm kind of hesitant on pulling the lever on this one because I
Saving
kind of
throw.
pulled spikes right on Chris.
Saving throw.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hey guys, I was just seeing what would happen. Just letting you know, this block I'm standing on specifically doesn't stab you, apparently.
Ah. I mean, Logan's pretty much safe because the highest I can get is a 24, and you're at an AC of 30.
Hell yeah.
So
Fuck
what do you
your
do,
spikes.
Logan?
I'm gonna pull the lever.
You're gonna pull the lever?
Yeah.
All right. You hear a loud kerchunk across the whole room.
Is that a good kerchunk or a bad kerchunk?
Yeah, maybe that's for you to find out. Chris, it's up to you.
Try walking first.
Huh?
Whatever you're choosing to do your movement first to see if you have to do a saving throw. See if it turned off the pressure plate.
I'm gonna just put myself up here.
Okay?
It is Luke's turn. Well, actually, no, it's still Chris's turn.
He said no saving throw. I did it. I got the one.
You know, Luke, I really hate that at the beginning you knew it. You answered this one. I was crying on the inside.
Yeah,
You and I,
that's
you
the
and I
exact
think way.
lever I hovered over and said, "It's this one."
You and I think way too much alike.
That's how my brain works, dude. I could look at all of this. Even if you had picked this one here, the second I looked at it, I would have went, "It's this one."
Part of me was
Oh.
thinking that too. I was like, he'd probably make us walk all the way down just to tell us it's the first one.
I considered it. Chris?
He moved to the
Oh,
end.
you moved? You moved to the end? All right. Luke.
Chris, now you got me curious about the rope.
Yeah?
I'd like to try the rope.
Yee, I'm glad. All right. So you pull the rope.
I pull
Will
it.
everyone please roll a d20? This is not a saving throw. This is a how unfortunate are you throw.
Please don't
18.
fuck me here.
Okay.
Oh, please don't fuck me here.
I got an 8.
19!
19. Chris, I'm so sorry.
It was rolling.
The
on
old
three.
man. The old man laughs and says, "Ha ha!" and points a cannon directly at you. And
I have-
fires.
Can I roll for inspiration? Will you allow that?
No, you may not. And the reason is because this is instantaneous.
Yeah,
You
good
are
luck getting
unaware.
there when a cannon gets shot off, dude.
Cannon fire.
Please take 11. Please take 11 points of damage, Chris.
I want to use my ability. Uncanny dodge.
All right, so take 7 health points off. Oh, not 7. That would be
5 or 6.
yeah. Do 6, please.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to try the rope?
It's
No.
still my turn.
You moved and then did your action.
I just want to pull it again.
Okay, I'll let you pull it again.
No.
I thought this would be like one of those. There has to be a prize at the end, right? When he runs out of cannonballs, there's gonna be a prize, right? All right, Chris, it's your turn. Or Logan, it's your turn. Me too.
Logan,
No.
I highly suggest you pull the rope.
Logan, come over here and pull the rope.
But do we get a reward?
He's not gonna answer that. We have to find out for ourselves. Or you could leave.
Fuck. Well, this is a predicament. Do I have a quarter?
Do I have a quarter? I can spawn a quarter that you can flip.
You have coins on your side. You have the
You know what? I have a bottle cap. I'll just flip that.
Okay, buddy.
Logan, you literally have currency on your side of the table
I'll-
that you can flip.
I'm gonna use this instead.
Okay.
So-
Yes, continue to be difficult. I understand.
So-
Yes.
Name.
Heads, tails.
Huh?
Heads, I pull it. Tails, I leave.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be tails.
Oh, I lost it. It's dark.
You should just flip the
Alright.
coin on your table.
He failed again.
It is heads.
Pull the
It is
lever.
head, so you pull it.
So I come over and I pull the lever.
You
Or
pull the
pull the
lever.
rope. Pull the
All
rope.
right. Once again, everyone roll a d20.
Oh, shit.
And
16.
Now, if I roll low, since I have my shield equipped, am I allowed to point it in the direction that the cannonball is coming from?
Oh, well, you don't know if it's a cannonball now, do you?
You said it was a fucking cannon!
Yeah, the first time.
I got a 13.
Luke got a 10. You got a 13. Chris, what'd you get?
16.
16.
16. Luke, a vent from above you opens up, and slowly floating down is a box with a very strong lock on it, and it lands right in front of you.
I have her.
And that's all that is for right now. All right, Chris.
we- Break it open.
Yes.
No, you have to eat it off. No, can you break it open?
It's a question.
Yeah, that I don't have to answer. All right, Chris, it's your turn.
Well, I
That's
tried
really
to
where I'm at.
break that chest open and it turned into
you
a
have the
minute.
option to get off the pressure plates and be done.
I'll do that.
Okay.
This is like, for last round, I should have just got off the damage points.
Yeah.
Luke, it's once again your turn.
This is the correct question. Ask intention. DM,
Yeah.
is this a box we have to open on this board, or is this a box we can bring with us out of the little side?
It is in your inventory. You may open it at any time.
Okay. Logan, should I pull the rope again?
That's up to you. Don't ask me that question.
I want to roll for dexterity.
To do.
Okay,
To
so
do.
I'm gonna pull the rope, and because of my speed, I can get off my next action or movement. So I'm gonna pull the rope and sprint off the board and be done and leave Logan there with whatever happens.
Okay, go for it.
Dick move. Dick move. You just see pop up on your screen. Dick's enormous will remember that.
18.
18. Okay, so you pull the rope. Go, man, go!
You know,
And
it could be good or bad.
At Logan's feet, a rather sizable bomb comes from out of the floor.
I don't get a saving throw?
No, because it's instantaneous, my guy.
Fuck you, Lucas.
It could have been a good thing.
You know
Logan.
it wasn't gonna be.
Logan, please take 5 points of damage.
Logan, you could pull the rope again.
I'm not happy with my party anymore.
Logan, you can pull the rope again. Now that bad things happen, a good thing happens after. That's what we've
Nope,
learned.
Yeah.
not doing it. Nope. Nope.
It's like an achievement thing, man. Come on, pull it again.
If the next bomb lands at my feet, I'm kicking it over to you, Lucas.
Logan,
Over here.
Logan, it's Logan, it's your turn, bud.
Just get me the fuck out of here.
So did it work out? Did you get something good?
I'm not happy with you right now.
Let me make sure everyone's still on the board. Yeah, everyone's still on the board. Okay. So you escape the old man's games once again.
I'm gonna get that fucker.
I'm good. This is the last thing watch him be the final boss.
What if it's Kane?
God, I hope so. Oh, I'm gonna have so much pleasure in beating the shit out of him.
So getting back on the regular board now, it starts off with Chris.
Okay, and I am here.
What's your speed at?
I was 12. That's a double move.
Oh, that's a double. Okay, I was like, what the heck?
I phased through the wall.
All right, Luke.
Back to you, Logan. Do you want to help me open the box?
Do I want to do that after you fucked me?
I didn't know
You're
it
a
was
selfish
gonna-
character. Hell yeah, you want to open that box.
How big is the box?
It's well, I don't have exact dimensions, but it's a box like about like a typical Christmas present.
I equip my hammer,
All right.
and I'm gonna fucking
Hold on.
pancake the box.
Don't, before you pancake the box, I have my crowbar. How about I wedge it on the lock, and you smash the.
Before you can't pancake the box.
Before you destroy the box, how about?
All right, so I'm gonna wedge my crowbar in the lock, and you're gonna smash the crowbar to break the lock off. If you don't want to do this, that's fine. I'll leave you, go back, and I'll open it myself and keep whatever it is to myself.
Fine, put the crowbar in there.
Actually
like-
puts in crowbar. Okay.
I need another D12.
You need another D12. All right.
And I'm going to be using.
And give me another D10 while you're at it too.
Yeah. Remember to add a D4 for using a tool.
Yep. And I'll be rolling for Dex to keep it in place correctly.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready to roll, Logan.
I got a 24 overall.
That's with your strength, right?
Yes.
Okay.
16 plus 7 is
23.
Yep.
All right. Luke successfully holds the crowbar in, able to move his hands out of the way at the exact moment that he needs to for Logan to bring down the hammer on the crowbar to open the box.
I think I forgot to move one finger, and Logan's hammer crushed it, and I took 5 points of damage. I think that's a fair trade-off.
If the party agrees, then let it be.
It has nothing to do with me.
Logan, do you agree?
Sure. I'll take your finger.
You're not taking them.
I'm gonna put you a little closer, Logan. I'm gonna let
There we
this
go.
be without assist so that
All right,
you're
Logan, we're fair trade and damage.
All right. So as the box opens, a little marionette of the little man pops out and slaps Logan across the face.
Since I technically used an attack, I'm gonna use my extra attack for my passive and just fucking pancake him.
Now, hold on. Before you do that,
Nope. I'm a pancake him. I'm set on it.
it's a marionette of the guy.
I'm gonna pancake it, whatever it is.
Inside the box, there is a bright glow.
Already rolling.
Luke, stop him.
Why don't you just finish what you're saying, and then you determine how things play out, so give us the thing.
19.
No, I'm not letting you roll to pancake the box, Logan. Not this time.
He needs to die.
It's a marionette!
It needs to die.
So, after he slaps Logan across the face and then pisses on him a little, there's a glow inside the box. Give me a sec. I'm grabbing what is necessary for this. And out of the box pops a glowing disc.
Ambrosia.
Luke, it is still your turn.
Logan. Chris, you still have a very high inspect, right?
Yeah.
Logan, I say I'm willing to give up my next couple movement turns. Chris catch up to us so he can inspect this and give us more.
That's fine.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second.
Idle is a...
puts me to here, by the way, and I'm gonna run to my car real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Melissa's asking about her computer. I need to go help her. Give me 1 sec.
Chris is running his car. You're good.
I want to pancake him.
You still have rope?
No, I think Chris has the rope.
All right, we should tie up the marionette. We should tie it up as hostage and take it with us. We should demand something from the guy so he can get his marionette back.
Okay.
Yeah, we just come back to the cave or where the dwarves are, just dragging that thing along.
Hey, Jim, you might want to get rid of that marionette quick because we have a plan for it if you don't.
I mean, it's still there.
Okay.
It's just a puppet, but whatever happens, happens.
When do I get to kill him? And I'm not talking about the marionette. I'm talking about the old man.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so Luke ends his turn with that. It is now Logan's.
Logan and I both opted out of our turn session so Chris could catch up to us.
Okay.
Roll
So
for
Chris is up
perception.
here
Yeah,
with
put
us
him a
now.
little closer.
He ran to his car real quick. He'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Did you fix the computer?
Yes.
What happened with it?
Oh, she was just confused on how to open a certain program using a different routing. So I had to go show her what routing it was. Pathing.
Alright, we're back.
All right, it's your turn, Chris.
I'm gonna roll to inspect this.
Do you have an inspect skill to possibly help with this? Yeah, I have one in investigation, but that's in intelligence.
God, that cherry. Ugh.
So you have a choice, Chris. Do you want to use intelligence roll or do you want to use your perception roll?
So my passive, if you read it over here too, it's for perception and passive investigation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. So all that means is you notice more on your perception and passive perception. So you walk into a room, you immediately know there's a barrel in the corner. You don't have to roll for that. Whereas if Luke were to walk into a room, he would have to roll perception to notice a barrel in the corner of the room.
Okay.
That's all that is.
I'd still roll for your first turn, Chris. I'd still roll for perception so much about this.
Okay.
Physically as possible.
But to that end, I do need to give you credit for your passive perception and investigation. So as Chris approaches the ambrosia, he notices an augmentation to a stone that has been made. This is not natural. This has been crafted, but he doesn't know by who.
Okay. I will do perception first, and then I will roll intelligence next.
Okay.
Perception. That is a 16.
16. All right. As you have already been able to tell that it is crafted, you can tell that it is of orcish make.
My
It
game
seems
just
very... Huh?
My game just crashed again.
Man, what's going on with your computer?
Couldn't tell you.
On Warfare 2.
Dude, you should
Yeah.
see his computer. It's Kev did not do it. He just plugged wires in, and it's just so messy.
I'm switching glasses. Here we go.
All right, well, I'm going to kill Logan now. Chris is able to tell that it has been crafted, as he was able to tell before, but it seems orcish made, ancient orcish made. He's able to tell that there are signs and insignias on the sides of this disc, giving it imbued powers and abilities.
All right, I will roll for intelligence, and that's just a +1 with that, right?
Your intelligence would be a +1 for the skill, yes.
Okay.
Although, you also have the option to use history, because your investigation may reveal something about it. But if you use your history, which is in your intelligence roll, you may be able to discover a little more background to it based on that.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
So that's up to you. That's not to say that you can't do this later. You could
yeah,
run.
I'm gonna do investigation first.
Okay.
7. It was on a
8.
15 too.
Yeah.
You are not able to determine any other defining characteristics other than noting that there is something in the middle of the ambrosia.
I say we hold on to it so we can learn more about it.
Logan with the sunglasses.
It's a bright ambrosia, man.
Yeah, my other glasses are hurting my face. I still haven't gone back to the eye doctor to get them adjusted.
You guys agree we should just hold on to it so we can find someone or someones that can help us learn more about it?
Yeah.
Logan?
Huh? What? Hmm?
Did you not listen to what he just said twice?
I'm taking what he said as a yes. I'm going to put it in my inventory.
Okay. Add it to your inventory and take that on over. Luke, that would make it your turn now.
Oh, Jim, it fell through the table.
Oh.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
There you go.
That one gave me goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm taking shots instead of drinking beer tonight.
Ooh.
That beer messes with my stomach a little too much sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I literally just ate, so I'm not drinking on an empty stomach, but I am feeling these already.
Luke, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now, I would ask if that's a double movement, but I know better.
Fit. Yeah. Alright, that's one movement.
Luke, as you approach that corner, you see a glowing light forming from around it. And that whirring noise that you were hearing before is now so loud that it is actually hurting your ears.
Not my ears.
My special ears. Was that one or two movements for you?
That's one movement.
Okay.
And my snake slithers up my body to cover my ears for me. Snake muffs.
Snake muffs. In that room, you notice a large green orb. It is glowing green, and the whirring is still... Do you actually want to use your snake in that way?
I think it'd be funny. Yeah, it's covering.
Okay.
I had
All
a
right.
slither up
Cool.
to cover my ears.
All right. The whirring is dampened due to your snake getting your back. The orb is also floating and oscillating.
That's the end of my turn.
Logan, it's your turn, Bubby Boo.
Just a double movement to here.
Okay. Chris?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to roll perception here.
Okay, go ahead.
$21.
21?
Yep.
Very nice. In this corner of the room, back in a deep pocket covered by shadow, you notice a dead vampire. He is just leaning up against the wall, sitting in a seated position. In his hand, he has something, but you can't make out what it is.
Alright, that's the end of my turn, but I think I want to take a little gander over there.
Luke, it is your turn. Logan, did you crash again?
He did.
Yep.
Chris, you need to get his teeth.
His teeth?
We find you a wizard / dentist, have him implant them into your mouth, and then you could regain health by sucking the blood of your enemies.
Oh, shit.
That would be kind of dope.
That would be badass.
I mean, it's true. That'd be useful right now, actually, since we don't have a healer.
Anything is possible.
True.
So long as it makes sense and you have the proper materials and spells.
Your dentist.
Hey, I got a good dentist, dog.
All right, Luke, it's back up to you, my guy.
Okay.
Logan, I might rebuild your computer soon.
I think
Oh,
he
yeah?
needs it.
I would just
Bro,
like
Kev
to...
did not screw down his fucking...
Hold on. Let Luke do his turn.
You can talk. I'm just moving up closer to get a closer look at the floating orb.
And let me give the word here. You feel a vibration in the air. It is unlike any pressure you had felt before. You feel it on the inside. The magic that is within your body starts to shake, and you feel it. It's not leaving your body, and you're not gaining anymore. But it is a very intimidating feeling.
Avatar state. Gotcha.
What? No, I couldn't hear what you said.
I said avatar state. Gotcha.
Yep, fantastic. Bloodbending, here we come. And for your action or second movement?
Is it floating high enough to where I can't touch it?
No.
So I can touch it.
Yes.
Alright, I want to touch it.
All right. I want to poke it with a stick.
The magic in my body is pushing me closer. It wants me.
All right, we're getting on the edge of crazy.
And I reach up and I caress
the bottom tail of it.
Yes.
As you touch it, an imprint is in your mind. Call it your third eye, if you will, of a very, very large dragon that is as strong as it is big and as intimidating as it seems powerful. You immediately feel the need to take your hand off the orb. And as you do so, the imprint in your brain or your third's eye view goes away.
Okay. Now I'm going to touch it with both hands.
He's like, I'm gonna jump on it now. I'm gonna climb on it.
Is it bouncy? Can I bounce on it? Logan, it's your turn. Dude, you look like such a cool dude. Just sitting there.
At least my face isn't hurting anymore. I'll take it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I've done this before. These glasses are much more comfortable than the ones I wear. The other ones.
Yeah. Okay, what do you do now that you moved?
Oh, that was a double movement.
That was a double? Alright. Chris?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to roll for intelligence with a point in history.
Okay. On the vampire itself?
Yep.
Okay.
$12.
Well, you're not able to determine much, but you are able to determine that, much like vampires, this one is very, very old. And how it managed to die, you cannot figure out.
Okay.
About the thing.
No, I want to know more about it first, too.
Luke, it's up to you.
Touch it. Oh, wait. I want to word this correctly. Now that I know what to expect, I want to gain more knowledge. So I want to prepare. I want to know how you would want me to roll for this. I want to roll to prepare my person where I can withstand more and gain more knowledge from that third eye perspective.
So that would be an endurance roll, which would be based typically off your constitution. But I've seen endurance rolls rolled off of strength and dexterity as well. So you can do an endurance roll. to withstand it, then you can roll either wisdom, intelligence, and any additives you have for the investigation of this item.
Okay. So if you're allowing me, I'll do dexterity for endurance.
I have seen endurance rolls with dex, so go ahead.
14 plus 7. 22?
22.
21, sorry.
Gotcha. Well, nevertheless, you're able to withstand the vibration and the torment that is going on inside your mind when you touch this object.
Both hands this time. Give it all to me.
All right, go ahead and do your roll so that you're able to investigate.
Nine.
While Luke is gritting his teeth, able to withstand the pressure, he gets the same image in his head. But for a glimpse of a moment, he learns a little bit about the orb. That it has been here for a very, very long time, almost seemingly intentionally.
Gotcha.
Logan, it's your turn.
Big Loge.
I'm just gonna come up to Lucas here. And with this, is it just like, is it a per person type of thing, or is it just for one person, like the information?
Ooh.
One way to find out.
Can you ask that a different way? Because I'm afraid I don't quite understand what you mean.
So, like, what Lucas is trying to do, he's trying to get information, right?
Yes.
Is it like, if I touched it as well, would I get the same thing, or is it different per person?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. It would depend on your role for the investigation. For the
Fair enough.
investigation side of it.
I'm just gonna poke it.
Okay, so you choose to poke it. The same effect that came upon Luke comes upon Logan. The vibrations, the ear-shatteringly annoying noise, the inability to control your actions fully being around this. But as you touch it, you see the same image. Do you want to roll for investigation?
That's an intelligence roll, isn't it?
That would be intelligence, or you can roll perception.
I will roll for perception because my intelligence rolls are garbage.
Garbage.
And be thankful that you're doing a strength build, Logan. That's all I'm going to say.
He's about to go Super Saiyan on this orb, dude.
I do have that.
Luke, just for me, are you still touching the orb in your head? Okay.
I got a 9.
Go ahead, Luke.
I was in my head, even though I might not be gaining more new knowledge from this lapse of how long I'm holding on to it, in my brain I'd think, okay, I can still pick out even more detail of the same instance if I could notice things if I. That was
Understood. Okay. Yeah. All right. Dope. Logan, you're not able to determine anything, despite your strength being able to push through. You feel your hand having to come off because the pain is like a searing fire.
I just shrug it off and I turn to check what else is in the room.
Okay. Well, we'll get back around to you on that. Chris, back to you.
Oh, I'm just setting myself up for the next turn.
Yeah. What are you rolling, Chris?
I was rolling for investigation, which is a 13. So, yeah.
13. And you're investigating the vampire?
Yep.
Okay. As you investigate the vampire, you're able to tell that its clothes are completely tattered and tattered and torn. Something has been gnashing and gashing away at this thing for a long time. You notice that whatever it's holding in its hand was clearly of great value to him, because it is a vice grip on it. It's still your turn.
I'm trying to think.
Gotcha, don't hurt yourself.
Part of me wants to roll dex to try and grab it and run. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here for now. We can come back to it.
Okay.
End my turn there.
Luke, it's your turn. I'm going to put a placeholder down for that vampire.
Okay.
Me being as curious as I am, I pull the ambrosia out of my pocket, or out of my bag.
Okay.
I touch it. I call it a tail. See what happens.
Okay.
For a second, Jimmy, I thought that was a boss. I was about to freak out.
No, that's just a placeholder. Also, the vampire in question is not a skeleton. There is flesh. That's just a placeholder. All right. So as you touch the ambrosia to the tail of this orb, the combating forces of magic coming from the ambrosia and this orb almost has a polarity effect, repelling it away from the orb itself, and the other way around as well. As you try to press further to try to touch it to the tail, the more it wants to be pushed away. Do you want to roll for strength to force it?
Before I do that, because I know there's magical properties to both, I want to see what happens while I'm holding the ambrosia. What if I touch the tail again, if anything?
It'll be like a conduit.
Yeah.
All right. So is that what you're choosing to do right now?
Yes, I'm going to do that first. See what happens.
As you're holding the ambrosia in one hand and holding onto the tail of this orb in the other, the image that you get remains the same. However, the magical surge that is going through your body is too great for you to handle and requires you to take your hand both off the ambrosia, dropping it, and your hand off the dragon orb.
Okay. Hey Logan, you have much more strength than I do. Would you please pick that ambrosia? Get it to touch the tail of the orb, please.
I will give it a try.
So Logan picks up the ambrosia, holding it in one hand, and you reach to touch the tail of the orb.
Yes.
Please do an endurance throw. You may choose strength, constitution, or dex.
I'm gonna do strength. It's a 13.
13. Try as you might, and with as big as muscles as you have, you are unable to connect the ambrosia to the dragon orb itself. But you both you and Luke notice that as you're trying to force the ambrosia to the dragon orb, it's getting smaller and smaller.
We can do this together.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Through the power of friendship.
We'll use the power of friendship.
All right. Well, both of you can use endurance rolls from either strength, constitution, or dex.
I'm still doing strength.
Dex, baby. I keep your hands positioned on the orb and help force it up there, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna call it right here. 20. Fuck.
14.
17. 17 overall.
17, and you
14.
said you got a 14 overall?
Yes.
Okay. With both of you holding a hand on the ambrosia and one hand on the dragon orb, you bring it together, successfully touching it. As it successfully touches, the dragon orb goes down to the size that would fit in your pocket.
Oh. I hate cherry flavor.
Yeah,
Hi,
you do.
Chris's lady.
Jimmy says hi. He can't hear you.
Hi, Jimmy.
Perfect. Excellent.
All right. Well, now we got 2 orbs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now that I can look at it fully, Logan, it looks quite egg-like to me.
No response from Logan.
It
Let's
looks like
hatch
a
the
ball.
egg.
All right, whose turn do we leave off on?
Logan's.
Logan's. All right.
I used the whole double action to try and do that.
Yeah. I know we kind of rolled with stuff there just to have that scene. That's why I got a little confused. Chris, it's back to you.
Double movement puts me here.
All
All
in
right.
favor to have Chris catch up. Say aye.
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 Low ass.
Luke, it's your turn.
All right. Well, now we got 2 orbs that magically do shit together. Don't know why. I'm gonna put. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do with these? Group discussion. We're all right next to each other. Let's do that real quick. Pass this.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Maybe we. You know, what if they. I don't know.
Chris, you said there was something in the center of it, right?
Yes.
So since we're
Something
just
that I could not quite put my teeth on.
since we're just trying stuff out of this, by touching outer shell of the ember stone for the orb, what if we crack open the ambrosia, find out what's on the inside, and then touch it to the orb as well and see what happens?
We can give it a try.
Yeah. How are we gonna get to what's inside though?
Well,
Hammer?
yeah,
Or
hammer and crowbar, baby. Just crack it so it splits down the middle.
Okay,
You ever split eggs before, Logan?
let's do it. Well, I don't think cracking eggs involves a hammer.
Hey, this is a big egg.
All right, we got the crowbar, so that's a D4.
I also have a
Keep going to
crowbar.
Kev's side.
You have a
So
crowbar too?
are we got 2 people using crowbars, and then
Yeah.
Logan's
Logan goes,
hammer.
"Bam!"
I like it, Chris.
All right.
It's like that meme that's.
So
All
wait,
right, I'm gonna need Chris and Luke choosing either strength or dex, whatever you want,
Yep. Chris.
to keep
Chris.
the crowbar in place, while Logan rolls strength to deliver a good hammer blow.
do I get 2d4 since we're using 2 crowbars?
Yes.
I needed you to copy me another d4 then.
All right.
Thank you.
And if Chris and I both opt to put one hand on each crowbar together, could we also get 2 D4s?
No, because there's only still 2 crowbars, and that is that. Fair question. I'll give you that.
Thank you. All right,
Oh
Chris.
wait, I didn't even.
Logan, how did you manage to roll your d4 like that?
I don't know. I didn't even roll my 2 d12s for my hammer. so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Logan has managed to roll one of his d4s and it landed on an edge.
Nice. All right, Chris.
Wait.
I'm picking dexterity.
Mine landed
my
flat
roll.
on my screen. Mine's not on an edge.
I was also gonna pick dexterity, but I have a question about. You want to come over to my character sheet real quick?
I got 43 overall on my roll.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So it does say dead silence here, but it says 2d4 to all performance and stealth rolls.
Yes.
This be considered performance?
Performance is like deceptive nature. Like, just think of like Assassin's Creed. You know, you're pretending to be something to allow the guard of your opponent down so that they're not expecting an attack.
Okay.
Like Lucas.
Because you got to remember, the rogue's whole thing is you're an assassin. That is the whole thing of the rogue.
Yeah.
24.
I was gonna say, like Lucas
24 from
on an
Luke?
earlier board where he distracted all the people out front of the board and he managed to make them jump in the
24
water
as
for
well.
false treasure.
All right,
plus
so
7
both
with
Chris and Luke got 24 and you got a 40 whatever. You guys successfully crack open the ambrosia right down the middle. It is split into two halves. The aura that was coming off it as whole is still coming off it separated. In the middle, you're able to tell that there is another rock.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Rock. Okay. Yeah, we should try touching this to the orb. See what happens.
It's funny too, because like if we had Brett here, he'd be able to tell us everything about it, but we just gotta fucking figure it out ourselves.
Well, that's
Which
why
is the way I intended my campaign, because I don't like his nonsense.
Well, that's why I instigated this trial and error stuff.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Well, plus this
Is
will
Brett
help.
online?
Plus, this will help show that you can do stuff separately by doing investigative stuff and trial and error.
I'm going to the bathroom real quick. If you have to skip me, that's fine.
We will wait for Logan to get back because if
to
what's
happen?
about to happen is about to happen, he will need to be present for it.
Because whatever you think is about to happen is about to happen.
Yeah.
Like my egg observation.
You're close, but not at the same time.
The only reason I said that is because it looks just like, not just like, but it represents one of the dragon eggs from Game of Thrones. The green one. That's what
does it?
My mind jumped straight to that.
Okay. I guess that would make sense. A lot of the assets, and you'll learn this once you start putting your boards together, a lot of the assets that people put on the workshop, they base it off TV shows, other games, movies, and, it's very far and few between where you find any assets that are original.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask a clarification question real quick too. And
You may.
I don't want this to like influence anything on this board.
Okay.
So this is like a off the record kind of question to him.
Okay.
Two-parter. One, remind me why the dwarfs asked us to come here with them.
To eliminate enemies so that they can dig in peace.
There were only that first two bunches of enemies at the start,
Mm-hmm.
and we've left them alone the whole time.
Well, to be perfectly honest, you guys haven't triggered the other ones.
Good. Very nice. All right, Logan's back, baby. Let's
Now,
do this.
may I ask everyone to please put on their blindfold?
Yes. Blindfold is on.
All right, fantastic. This will just take a moment because I need to prep for 2 minutes if what's about to happen is going to happen. Because I honestly didn't think you guys would make it this far tonight. You guys moved really quick, and that's fine. I can get it together, no problem.
Promise you it's gonna happen, no matter how many turns or whatever it takes. we're gonna make it happen.
Yes, I am learning that quite quick.
Beach clock.
Oh yeah, Alexis. Did you ever see the neighbors upstairs? They already put their Christmas tree up.
That's
They've had it up for like 3 weeks now.
Well, dude, it was October hits a lot of
I
people.
feel like the
Really?
first emails.
Because what most people do is during Thanksgiving, they set up all their Christmas stuff, their Christmas lights and everything, and it goes from Thanksgiving to New Year's, and that's what most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here in Ohio, you got people that keep around.
That's true.
Actually, there's a couple people here that do that as well.
Here, there are some neighborhoods that you have to have a certain amount of Christmas lights up, and if you don't have them up, you're not able to live there.
What?
They actually do like a whole show with them, like.
Oh, well, yeah.
For that entire time, like, there's like so many cars. driving
Remember
through
to
the
X out of
neighborhood.
everything.
Ow.
X.
Can we
Yeah.
go on blindfold?
No. Because I'm trying to pull an asset right now.
Yeah, every time you say to exit out of the pop-ups, I've never once had pop-ups.
Well, honestly, that's a great thing because if I'm the only one that has to deal with that, I'm happy with that.
I've never
On death.
once in our past, going on 4 months now. Right?
Yeah,
4, 8,
yeah.
12, 16.
We're at 3.5 months.
Oh, this is session 16. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 4 months right
That's
there.
4 months. Wow. The journey that's come out of that.
Genuinely feel like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
Why don't you just get like a big bowl out of there and then put it in a big bowl?
Or you could do a big plate. Big plate.
Or a skillet.
A skillet.
All right, don't unblindfold yet.
You could, try and balance it on some spatulas.
2 forks just in.
He would probably try that before trying a big plate.
This Nick.
Doesn't cook him very much. And if he does, it's like heating up frozen stuff.
Oh, I can't do that to locked items. Okay, we're just gonna have to try our best here.
Honestly,
Okay.
I used those.
Sounds like we did something, boys.
Okay,
Well, I did,
you can now unblindfold.
but
I know I'm.
Oh,
Okay.
I was waiting
Now-
for another mimic.
No, let the party go ahead and do what you were planning on doing.
Touch the stone to the orb. Can we just do that as a group, Jim?
Yeah, everyone roll a d20.
that one's big enough that it
will mute up for the little.
Thank you. Jim, if I hold my crowbar in one hand, yeah, do I get a D4?
No. A fair question, though. Fair question.
If I balance the stone on my crowbar.
I got a 10 if I'm counting strength.
Okay, so 10.
I got a. Are we adding things?
Yeah, what are we counting?
Yeah, so you're adding a 10 for your dex.
Wait, we doing dex then?
Hold on. I jumped the gun.
Oh, you're fine.
All of you use strength or dex to put the ambrosia against the tail of the orb.
Okay, with my added 7, I'm at a.
Oh.
I'm at a.
You just said
13.
roll a d20. Fuck. Okay.
I know. Like I said I jumped the gun. So if you
Fine.
want to re-roll, I will allow a re-roll because of my lapse in judgment.
We love you for that. Rolling.
Wait, so I can reroll?
20.
Yes.
Hey, Liz.
27.
7, 20, and 20, right?
17.
17. All right.
I did 27.
27. The party successfully touches the ambrosia to the orb, and all at the same time, all of you receive an image in your head of a dragon, very, very large, and it speaks to you. It says, "Enter if you dare. Reward awaits, but a challenge 10 times greater than the reward is in place."
I want to enter.
L computer, Logan.
I don't understand. This has never been a problem until
If you do this,
for 2.
if you enter now, remember the orb is pocket size and you always have the ambrosia. If you do this now, it'll take you out of this cave.
I am
Can
down
we-
for a fight.
Can we do everything we need to do in this cave first?
Well, yeah, we have the stone and the orb. So we don't have to do this right now. But now we know.
Are we gonna come back to the cave after?
No, I'm saying.
The orb is pocket size.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
have the stone and the orb. Now we know what the
Yeah.
message is. So we don't have to choose to enter right now.
That's what I mean.
So
Because
we-
you just asked that question.
Yeah, so we can pocket both things because we can do this instance again. If you want
That-
to
yeah.
go back to the vampire.
That was what I was asking. Is
Yeah, yeah,
can
yeah.
we do everything in the cave first before we do this? Before we enter something else?
That's
Logan?
fine with me.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
I feel like it'd be beneficial to
All right.
get
So
everything
someone
we can
needs
out
to
of the
put
cave.
someone needs to put each half of the ambrosia in their inventory and the orb in their inventory.
I'll take half an ambrosia.
Who's taking the other half?
I already have. This
You
tool
have
here
okay.
set
So
up.
make it a half. So Luke and Chris are carrying the two halves. Logan, do you want to carry the dragon orb?
Sure.
All right.
Did you say we got a stone out of the center ambrosia?
It's still stuck in,
Gotcha.
but it's in the center. It's
Gotcha.
like a cross section of a sandwich.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh. I see. Oh. Alright then.
I'll take my glowing orb.
No, I put yours at your desk, at your section. I made two to represent the two halves.
Good, I like the glowy thing. I like having it. It lights up my board. Like, literally.
It is really cool. It's one of my favorite assets that I found.
Dope.
And when you pick it up and swirl it around, it leaves green star speckled trail.
All right. Moving forward, let's see. We left off with Chris, so it's Luke's turn.
All right, very cool instance there. I'm noticing some rocks around us.
Yeah, I know, funny.
Well, I want to go see this one.
Okay.
I like the color.
Do you wish to mine it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and do strength, and if you have a tool or a weapon that you want to use for it, incorporate that.
Or did I give up the? I did.
You gave up the pickaxe to Kev.
I was jet. All right, I'm gonna use the crowbar.
Because he's not here, I will let you have your pickaxe back.
Okay. Pickaxe. Or I'll just. Is it just a 1d4
Yes.
mining version?
Yes.
(22 minus 2 is 20.
20? Perfect. Luke, you can add 5 orcalium to your inventory. It's spelled phonetically.
Hell yeah. I was hoping it'd be like dragalium or something.
Aluminium. All right, Logan.
Does anyone want to borrow my pickaxe?
I have hammer.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
go
pick.
over to this one here, and I'm hit it with my hammer.
Okay. Do your rolls.
That's you.
27, 31 with my strength.
Gotcha. Logan, as you break apart that rock, it is raw, uncut platinum.
But
You can add 5 uncut platinum to your inventory.
smashed.
It's not unsmashed.
It's sandwich platinum.
I made my own coins with raw platinum in my hammer.
Chris? With the baby!
I just a baby.
All right. Well, is there anything special I need to do with this one? Because it's like kind of up here.
It's ignore that. It's on the ground.
All right. I will roll with
No, it's
my
levitating.
pickaxe.
You have to roll to jump at it and roll to swing strength.
It's like that.
Like a piñata.
All right. I'll get. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
What are you using to mine this?
it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter.
You're right, it doesn't matter. As you hit the rock, the vibrations of your hand are so painful that you drop whatever it was you were using, and you go, ah! Ah! All right. And Luke, it's back to you.
Here's the pickaxe.
I thought he said he had a pickaxe though already.
It
I do. I dropped.
Here's 2 pickaxes.
Dual wielding cool guy.
You want to hit it together? I'll use my turn to double sum up on it with you.
Sure.
Does that sound good, Chris?
He's muted, but he's giving a thumbs up.
Where did my die go? This is what I'm talking about, right here, Jim.
What?
My D20 and my D4 that I rolled are gone. Like straight up,
Oh.
they were right here.
I have no idea what to tell you, but hey, guess who has extras? And thank goodness you have that infinite bag.
Someone steal my fucking die.
I rolled a 20.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Just things pop in and out of existence in tabletop sim.
10 minus 2, that's an 8.
8. Well, thank goodness Chris got a good roll there.
Uh-huh.
The rock was able to be broken while Luke is crying in the corner. No. The rock was able to be broken.
There you go, Chris.
Chris, you can add 5 obsidian to your inventory.
One thing I will say, I already have obsidian in my inventory. Do you just want me to put it as 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I forgot where we got the obsidian from.
I gave it to you from the one of the barrels.
It was like obsidian, bones, and something else from a fight we did. I don't remember.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe the boss fight. Okay.
What is orcalium?
Orcalium, well, I'm deciding if I should have you do a intelligence roll on it for it. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Yeah.
Orcalium is just a type of ore that can only be found in areas where orcs like to settle. So if you find orcalium, there's a good chance you're going to find orcs nearby.
Fossilized orcish turds. I hear.
Well, you need to clean your ears out.
Lucas, I was thinking the same thing. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you said something.
Thank you. Not alone.
Oh shit.
All right. Whose turn is it? Logan, it's your turn, I think.
Yes.
Oh shit. Chris, did you want to go back and do that thing with the vampire, whatever you're gonna do there, before we do the whole dragon orb shit?
I will also say you have a whole other channel.
I was gonna say I was thinking
haven't-
we check over here too.
Okay.
Over here in this little
Okay.
pocket here. Yeah.
Do we just want to move as a group over that way?
I mean,
Unless there's a perception roll that needs to be rolled here, which I don't think so, but you never know.
try if you want.
If we want to skip turns, sure. It is Logan's turn right now.
I'm saying Logan and I can move on if you want to.
Well, I'm thinking, Chris, I'll allow you to do the perception roll if you want to, but then it comes back to me, and then I move the group forward.
Okay.
Sound good?
You don't want my 10 speed?
Or you can do that, whatever we decide on. You do have the most movement speed here, so you can lead the group if you would like.
I feel like that's going to happen regardless. So whatever the party wants to do, if you want to do a group perception here, you can. Or if all of you want to forfeit 2 health points to just be teleported to the next area, I will also allow that.
I have a sense he doesn't want us to perceive anything.
Feels that way.
Yes, let's just do a group perception roll.
Don't forget the 1d4.
I got a 16.
I got
What
8.
everyone get? 8. All right.
I got a 3.
Chris got a 16.
It's got a 16. You guys didn't really have that good of a roll on this one, did you?
Shit, I got a 1 and a 2 on my 1d4.
Didn't you
Or
take
no.
the feat from my last boss character that you could re-roll a 1?
Sure you did.
Yes.
No.
No.
Well, who got it then?
I got the one that increases my constitution by 1.
Kev got the 1d20 reroll. That's what Kev opted for.
Gotcha.
He didn't write it down.
I mean, on my attack rolls, I can reroll a 1 or a 2, but it's only on attacks.
Alright, I'm rerolling.
Oh, he did write it down. Yeah.
Well, luckily, your guys' perception altogether is just barely high enough
Oh, thank God.
that you notice a chest in the very back corner.
That's a mimic. That's got to be a mimic.
Does it have a fuse?
Doesn't have a fuse.
Does it have a few? One way to find out, Logan, hit it with your
It is
hammer.
partially covered by fallen rock.
Should I just swing on it? Or just real quick?
Nick's not a very quiet person.
Chris,
That wasn't
Chris,
even
stop
Nick.
getting stuff thrown at you.
That wasn't Nick.
Guys, it has horns. I don't want to open it.
Like I said, I could swing on it with my hammer.
It might be the old man coming up to slap you in the face again.
Now I'm gonna swing on it. You guys don't get to say. I'm swinging on it now.
Alright, let's open it. Alright, let's get it unburied and open it. Work as a unit. And no, I did not say eunuch. It.
As a Munich.
A mimic? You said a mimic?
Mimic! PTSD just triggers. Alright, so the whole party goes over. Alright, everyone do a strength roll to clear the rubble, or the fallen rock, rather.
I'm gonna use my crowbar.
Okay?
Me too.
Alright, remember to use your d4.
Here.
That's why I'm using the crowbar.
I
Yeah.
use hammer.
Yes. You can use
Ah.
hammer.
Oh,
13.
you got 25.
Got a 23.
Alright. The lot of you successfully clear all the fallen rock, revealing a very posh chest. It is very decorative, but it has cobwebs, dust, blood from ages past all over it.
Okay. Let's open the damn thing.
Does anyone care to roll perception or intelligence or investigation?
That is a Chris thing. My perception rolls are trash.
Chris, do you feel the need to roll? I think the rolling sound is a yes.
20.
20. Chris is able to determine that that lock is unlike anything he had ever seen, with a keyhole with the shape of a key that matches no other key he has ever seen. It seems to be made out of a very strong metal. Most likely the strongest of hammers will not be able to force open this box.
Guys, I have a key.
Oh, yeah?
I have a gold key from the second map that has never been used or fit in anything. I want to try it.
I have
for it.
something that could be a key.
You want me to try my gold key first or no?
Yeah,
Blowing your
go ahead.
hammer is not a key.
No, the other thing, the copper looking.
Oh yeah. No, try that first.
I thought you wanted to do your gold
No,
key.
no, no, try that first. Makes more sense. If yours doesn't work, then I'll try mine.
I am gonna try that thing that I have that you did not specify.
The
The
orange
long
stick.
The large key.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The lock is far too small for your orange large key.
I'm just trying to fucking jam it in the lock.
Alright, I will try my gold key.
Okay. As you fiddle with the key, it does not match up to the tread that is in the lock.
Okay. Chris, do you have anything resembling a key in your inventory?
Nope.
Alright, well my guess is that vampire back there might know something.
Think we could try the whole crowbar thing again with my hammer?
That's worked so far.
Exactly.
Yeah, it helped us
And-
crack open an egg.
You
Hey, Brett.
did say my hammer alone is not going to be it, so hammer and crowbars.
I didn't say alone. I said no hammer, no matter how strong, does not seem that it would be able to break open that lock.
But that's still just hammer, not hammer plus crowbar.
I-
2 crowbars.
Look, man, that's a very much a straw that broke the camel's back situation. You know, the powerful hammer won't do it, but man, if you add a crowbar, it's done for.
The hammer can do all.
What's up,
Hey,
Brett?
Brett, how are you?
Not too bad. I just got out of work. Wish I didn't have to work today, but it's work.
It's okay, man.
You want to come in here and magically open this box?
Don't you dare! It's all over now.
Get ready, boys.
Luke, you may have to move your stuff.
I did sprawl out a bit.
Yes. And I will put Brett respectively with the group. I won't make him start from the beginning of the dungeon.
Oh, he's big.
I'll move this riddle real quick.
Yeah, it's because I had to shrink you guys down to be able to fit on these thing.
I'm moving my stuff.
Well, that's a lot of notes. Holy shit.
There's been a lot of note taking.
A lot of progress made.
Shit.
I have 46 HP now.
I do
Wow.
find it funny
Holy
though.
shit.
The last time you were in here, Brett, they were underground, and the second time now, they're underground.
Ooh, I like that. Was that a bat effect? I see the bats.
Yes, this was a very nice board that I found in 5 minutes.
What I've learned
Because-
is the bats actually would always be on the map eye, but they place the bats below the map so that they just pop up every once in a while, rather than them being clouding the entire map.
That makes sense.
Would anyone care to fill in Brett on everything that's happened thus far since he left or had to leave when before you guys got to the boss of the Goblin Cave?
Just give me the TLDR.
Yeah,
You want me to do it?
finished that. We just finished that goblin cave. Came back to the village. We were heroes. Crafted some stuff, and this fucking old man
Oh yeah, Brett hasn't been introduced to the old man yet.
popped up into a well and gave us all riddles, or else we get shot by a blunderbuss.
In the face.
And then after that, we got put back, and it was dinner time. And then at the end of that session, we decided to skip. What was it? Just the next morning, or was it the 2 days to where we started this quest?
Days to
You guys decided to do 2 days at the inn, at your fort that you now have, to regain and bring everything together, before setting out with the dwarves to this cavern where they had asked you to get rid of all the enemies inside so that they can mine safely.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
true.
want a further explanation of what all has gone on, Brett, you can look at everyone's character sheets.
All right.
Yes, so my synopsis was we finished the goblin dungeon, went back to the village. They were gracious. They gave us our own slot of land where we built a fort that we can now house all of our supplies and everything else we gain that we don't want to carry on our person, but we can store there. I had Jim build a little ranch, stable ranch out front to where I could house animals. Now, I got a pet snake who's badass and helps me fight things.
It is a black mamba.
We were approached by dwarves at the dinner for our celebratory feast. We agreed to come on the side quest to help them do this, which they agreed to share mining stuff with us.
Ooh, okay, all right. So ores and shit. I like it.
Yep,
Also,
ores for
can we-
upgrading.
So we are.
Can we get that? Go ahead, Lucas.
I was
Finish.
just saying we're about halfway through this, just from looking at it prospectively. Maybe 3/4. But we did find an ambrosia stone, and we came across a giant dragon orb that we figured out the puzzle to shrink it down so they're both pocket sized, and we learned that if we touch them together, we are essentially teleported, all of us, through our third eye to a massive dragon that has a quest for us that we are looking to do once we're done with it. That's where we're at right now.
Look, I don't really take it personally, but I'm kind of shocked that there was no mention of the Goblin Cave boss.
He was a pain in the ass.
We choose not to think about it, Jim. He was a ice caster, essentially. And Jim had a giant ass troll drop out of the ceiling, which everyone thought was the boss. Then I used one of my new spells, Polymorph, to turn him into a tiny little field mouse, which upset Jim very much, and the actual boss dropped out of the ceiling behind it and squashed the field mouse.
Nice.
Boss had like 125 HP.
The
Jesus
preliminary damage he expected to do to us with the troll before the real boss came in, I squandered that very quickly.
Yes, you did.
All right, I won't hold up the group any longer. Let's fire this up.
No, you're fine.
All right. Dope.
Well,
We wanted to bring you up to speed for your benefit. You're not holding us up.
Certainly appreciate it.
There was a mimic as well after the boss, and we decided, fuck that.
Oh yeah, no, that was really funny. So I put a mimic in the boss room after they were done talking to the goblins that were not combatants, and they were just simply like guarding the gem for the cane door. And Logan activated the mimic, used his teleport to get out of the jowls of the mimic, and the mimic, being pissed off, turned to the goblins, killed them,
And we left.
and then they were leaving. After Luke had made it a point to say, "No, we're not going to kill you."
Made sure to warn the village, though, in case they saw a wild mimic on the loose.
Hey,
yeah.
you said we weren't gonna kill you. We never said about Mimic.
Yeah, that was the general consensus. Death by proxy doesn't count.
Yep.
So, Brett,
All right.
we are at this chest. Very posh, very decorative. It has a keyhole that none of our keys fit, and it is too strongly sealed for us to use hammer and crowbars to open. So, if you have anything magically you want to attempt to do to this thing, we'd love that.
Can I cast like detect object to like just figure out if there is a key, or rather if it's magically enchanted in any way, shape, or form? Like, can I just learn about that, I suppose?
Yeah. So what is it you want to do? Do you want to try to see if there's a connection with another item in the cave, or do you want to inspect the chest itself?
To see if it's connected to another object in the cave.
Okay. So, just remember our focus system. So if you're using detect object, which is a cantrip, I believe, if I remember correctly, just
Actually, it's a level. No, it's level 2. Okay, 2.
So that is 30 focus points gone.
Sorry, level 1. My bad. So I forgot cantrips are level 0. I'm sorry, level 1. My apologies.
All right, so it's a level 1. So
Yep.
that is 25 focus gone. Wait, what did we figure out?
I think it's 20, isn't it? I think I have it worked out as 20.
I'm starting. Hold on. Wait, where is? I'm gonna look back because I know we adjusted the focus thing based on you being a wizard.
Cantrips are 10, and level 1's 20.
Yeah, no, I know that. But you remember the whole thing that we talked about with Brett because he's a wizard and
When
focus
he
would
levels
basically.
up, gets 20% more focus.
Level times 10.
Level times 10.
Yes. So his spellbook grants 25 focus per level recoup, so you can recuperate 25 focus per level when you use your spellbook.
It's half wizard level times 25. Is that what I have written down?
Okay.
So
That's right.
it's half my level. So I'm level. Fuck. What level am I?
I'm just trying to remember if we changed the spending of the focus, and I don't believe we did.
Oh, we didn't.
So
It was
that
all
is
spending.
20. So that is 25 because it went 10, 25, and then increments up from 5.
Is it 25? I haven't worked out as 20, but I'll bring my Okay, 20, 25 you said now for level 1?
Yes.
I got
At least that's how we've been playing it the last month.
Okay, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, all right. So is there any like thing that interacts with this chest in this dungeon?
We haven't found any.
Well, I was actually asking Jim since I cast the spell.
Okay, I'm back.
Jim.
He's back.
What?
So is there any object that interacts with this chest in the dungeon then, Jim?
So as you use your detect, is it detect magic, detect item?
Let me gotta pull up the spell book to say the official name, but basically that's the gist of it.
Okay.
If you want to wait for me to look it up to show you, or
No, you're fine. So as you use that, oh, who had it? That's right. Logan's pocket begins to glow green.
his pocket. All right, Logan, turn out your pockets. There's something mysterious going on. Okay,
As Logan notices the green glow coming from his pocket, he takes out the dragon orb.
I was just about to say, I'm pulling out the dragon orb.
The orb is vibrantly glowing green due to the detect magic spell.
So this has got to be the key then. Surely.
As you inspect the orb, there is no item or appendage or extruding shape on it that would indicate a key.
Might have to go in, do the quest, or kill the dragon for whatever this key is.
Maybe it seems to like unlock a door somehow that leads to another key or something. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any other?
So when we touched the stone to the orb, the dragon appeared in our minds and told us that the quest he has for us has 10 times greater loot than we've ever seen, and like actual stuff, but it's also 10 times more dangerous. So my thought process is one of the things we might get or come across would be the key that we need. Best. That's where my
That's what I
mind
was
goes.
thinking. Have to go in, complete whatever needs to be done. We get the.
It's a real shame Kev isn't here because he does have the item teleportation spell
I'll be right
that
back.
allows him to send items to somewhere, so you guys could send this to your fort.
So I pull Kev's unconscious body out of my pocket and slap him on the chest and make his lip teleport item.
If anything, I can carry. So the dragon orb can go into my inventory. I can carry the chest if need be.
Okay.
All right, so Logan's gonna carry the chest.
So the dragon orb's going back in my inventory.
Yes.
Okay.
Logan, as you attempt to pick up the chest, it is excruciatingly heavy. It is going to knock your speed down to half.
Can I still teleport my full speed?
Yes.
Okay.
And Brett, by his response to what I said, I'm taking it as we got nailed it on the head, as you'd say.
All right. Brett, will you please roll a d20 for your turn?
I'd just like to point out that I'm going to put the
18.
shield on my back while I'm carrying the chest.
You're gonna what?
Put the shield on my back while I carry the chest.
Okay.
Ooh, idea.
All right. We've been doing group stuff in this room for very good reason. Do we just want to start at the top of the turn rotation and go down?
Yes.
Okay. Brett, that would make it your turn. Huh?
Yes, Brett's turn. While we are all here together, Logan, I have an idea to share with you. You put your shield on the ground flat, tie off with Chris's rope, one end to your shield, put the chest on the shield, and pull it like a sled.
Yeah.
That distributes the weight, and sliding makes it. You could slide things a lot heavier than you could actually carry. It'd be easier for you. Chance it could feed back up to regular.
Alright, I'm back.
Chris, well, first thing, Chris, do you still have rope?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you do an intelligence roll for that. It's fairly simple. Lives aren't hanging in the balance. All right.
Now you may go, Brett.
Yes. So it is hitched up behind you. Brett, it is your turn.
Okay. 1, 2.
Also, Brett, this skeleton represents a vampire. The vampire itself is not a skeleton. It is flesh that is just a placeholder. Chris had business with it, investigating it, but decided to step away for fear of something bad happening.
Oh, he stepped away to come back later.
Yep. We'll have to go back around that way anyways.
Yep.
6. All right. Use double movement.
All right. Chris?
Yep.
Lucas, just letting you know I'm following your lead. So wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
So you can just move us together when it comes to your turn.
Logan wants that 10 speed.
You are correct.
Luke?
Ah, yeah.
I'm just turning around for that purpose alone. One. And you know that means you forfeit your turn, right, Logan?
That is fine by me. I am
Okay.
not going to be useful unless we get into a fight.
That is true.
All right. Brett, you again.
Oh yeah, Brett, my speed now is 10 blocks.
His speed, respectively, is 50.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I get to cruise around some stuff now. I did sacrifice a good amount of stuff for it.
Yeah, what all did you give up for that again? I remember you did some...
He gave up a lot. I can't remember either.
I gave up... This was after a back and forth you and I had. And I just wanted to get my speed
Chris,
up
go ahead
to
and move.
50, because it was at 45 after making trades already. I think I gave up a total of 4 AC points. I gave up all my money I had at the time for something out of the shop that I traded for it, and I also gave up one of my skill.
Oh, that's another thing we started doing, Brett. Auction house after the session's over.
Yes.
What'd you say, Chris?
You also gave up part of your pack.
Oh yeah, I gave up part of my pack. Well.
All right, Luke, it's back to you. You and Logan.
On the road again. Talking blocks. I'm assuming we all want to go to the vampire, so I'm gonna stop there in one movement.
Chris. Or I'm sorry, not Chris. Brett.
All right, I'm back.
It's your turn.
All right.
And Brett, you had missed what I had said, which was we started doing this thing after a session is over. We do an auction house. If there's anything that you want to give up to gain or buy or trade with me or the rest of the party, or the whole party can be involved, then we just hash it out.
Alright, so Brett, we came through this way.
Right, I'm thinking we go back around this way, right here.
No, I'm saying we came from.
No, that's
that
the way they
direction.
came.
So we have to go this way now. But right here is the vampire.
Oh, okay, I
working
see.
on.
Okay.
So I
All
was,
right.
I was
You can do your move again if you want, Brett.
That just puts me back here to here. Okay. All right. Then 1, 2, 6.
Awesome. Chris. Stop putting yourself like in the middle of the tiles. Just put it on one tile.
That's something to be.
Like time and
Giving
time again,
everybody
I keep having to move Chris's character because he puts it like dead center in the plus sign that forms between 4 tiles. It's like, dude, pick one.
I just throw it down, bro.
Yeah, but that affects movement. If I need to make sure that you're not pulling crap. All right.
I'm gonna just pull shit, man.
You
Trying to be
would.
honest. What do you, if I would, I would have already done it.
And who's to say you haven't?
Gabe, bitch, I'm being accountable.
All right. So was that a double move for you, Chris?
Yes.
All right, Luke, Logan, you're up.
You know what? No, it wasn't actually.
Chris, I'm willing to help you out.
Okay.
So it's fair to say he's informed me of what he knows so far.
Yes, that would be fair to say.
So we're trying to get what's in his hand without getting entrapped by what he got trapped by.
Maybe orcs. I don't know.
Well, here's the information that he knows about the vampire so far. There are gashes, scratches, gouges out of the flesh of this vampire. The vampire is clearly, evidently dead. The armor and clothes that it is on is ripped to shreds, and it is grasping onto an item in its right hand as if it is for dear life. You cannot see into its hand because whatever it is small enough to fit within the area that you can't see through the fingers or whatever.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I'm going to break the wrist and separate the hand from the body.
Well, run it by... Hold on. Because this is Chris's turn, make sure that you're working in conjunction with him.
Chris, I'm going to break the hand off. Huh?
So I did a double move, by the way, but it is in conjunction.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Luke, that is my bad. Your
fine.
turn.
Chris, are you cool with me breaking the hand off so
Yeah.
we can do more things with it? All right, I'm going to break the hand off.
Okay. How do you wish to do so?
Swiftly, dexterously.
Fantastic.
Like crowbar?
The crowbar.
Oh yeah, with the crowbar.
Logan pops up. Does someone need a hammer?
No, with the crowbar.
Get crowbarred, bitch!
So you're going to use Dex with a crowbar.
Break the hand off the body. So we just have the hand.
Okay.
Rolling. Oh man.
Luke, as you attempt to swiftly 12, as you attempt to swiftly knock the hand off the vampire, you deliver a crowbar blow into the chest of the vampire, releasing noxious gases that make you want to vomit.
Oh, all right. I directionally aim my vomit on the hand to make it slippery. Make it easier to pry open.
I said it makes you want to vomit,
Right,
not it makes you vomit.
I forcefully make myself vomit due to the gas on the hand.
Whoa. There's no need for bulimicy here.
Hey,
He starts smelling the gas. He's oh!
So, Luke, do you actually force yourself to vomit?
Yes, on the hand to make it more slippery.
Okay. All right, so you vomit onto the hand to make it more slippery. That would be a movement and action from Luke. So, Logan, it's up to you.
Hammer?
We don't want to crush whatever's in the hand. No, hammer doesn't solve everything.
Hammer!
Sure it does. Solves all my problems. Alright, so I'm gonna just come up and just fucking rip the hand off with my strength roll.
All right, use strength.
Come on, 20.
Touch my vomit.
8. Logan.
Ooh.
It landed on 20 and it rolled to an 8.
Ooh.
Logan, you
That's a-
hit, you miss, and you hit the vampire. Or I'm sorry, I'm still in the mindset of the hammer. You go down to reach for the hand to rip the hand off. You're so violent that as you're attempting to pull, his whole body comes apart. And his head, with his mouth open, comes down and bites your wrist.
Hey, but the hand is free, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. Job mission complete.
No, the venom. The venom. He's gonna turn into a vampire. We gotta get him help right now.
Yes.
Man, I drink his
Make
milk.
me,
Want to be a
Oh,
vampire?
The head's still there. I mean,
Yeah.
So Logan, you have 2 weeks until your vampiric process is complete.
Some people at our home base might go missing.
Sounds like he's gonna be a vampire.
Not my livestock.
The comet chupacabra.
First one I'm thinking is that damn merchant that scammed me on my armor.
What,
Next is that old man.
what does that vampiric state entail?
He will have to learn as the transition begins.
Okay. A vampiric.
Logan, as you were bit, you begin to sweat and feel hot flashes. Please deduct 1 health point.
Oh, here come the meat sweats.
All right, Logan. And pause. We get it. Chill.
Okay. So Logan does have in his hand, as he's filled with regret, the hand from the vampire.
Regret? I'm a vampire.
All right, well, I'm glad that something good happened to you, man.
Does that give me super strength?
You'll have to see when your transition is
You can
done.
turn into a bat.
See, the thing about being a vampire is if you're strong enough to withstand the transition process.
Good thing I'm building strength.
Not just that kind of strength. Logan, immediately, every turn from now on, you're going to have to roll endurance.
So I'm rolling twice?
Every single turn, you're going to have to roll endurance.
Wait, endurance or constitution?
Endurance. Because he's fighting the effect of the transition to be able to do anything.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell. With those cool guy sunglasses on, I can't read your face.
All right, so Logan, you have the hand with the whatever's.
What do you choose to do with it?
Don't forget, I made it slipperier with my vomit. So.
Oh yeah, no, you're holding all of Luke's vomit as well.
I'm just gonna put it on the ground, and whoever wants it, first come, first serve.
Why don't you pry it open since I loosened it up with my vomit?
I guess I open the hand.
All right, you open the hand, and inside is a tiny, tiny note. It says, "If only I had the key to the door."
Ooh, cryptic.
Was that worth it, Logan?
What's even stranger is a vampire said that. They don't even need to eat.
All I'm looking for with this whole vampire thing is super strength.
Yeah, we'll
would be-
see. It depends on how your endurance rolls go. I'm gonna base your entire transition off these endurance rolls.
That would be a huge plus. Or maybe more speed.
Definitely more speed.
All right. So you guys have your note. You are aware that there is a door that this vampire did not have a key to. Brett, it is your turn. Oh, I need to clean up my mess.
Technically, the
I'm
door.
gonna take a piss.
Technically, the door that he didn't have the key is the door in which the dragon holds. He was the orb in the stone that we have. That could be what it's referencing. Right?
Could be. It's
That's
possible.
That's a possibility. Logan, I'm gonna go on this journey with you.
I don't know, I'm assuming we're not gonna like just get slaughtered in this dungeon or be starved to death. That would suck.
You're gonna turn yourself into a vampire as well.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna do this
Watch.
together.
Watch. I get more speed. You get my strength.
We balance out.
You know what I'm thinking, guys?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Vampire wizard.
Well, vampire elf.
I like it.
Vampire elf to begin with.
I feel like that's a dangerous mix.
Just become a clan of vampires.
Since I do see
Okay.
the term, I am gonna go.
All right, Brett, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move over and also get myself vampirism.
Yes.
You know what? Actually, I'm having second thoughts about this. I only have like what is it, 8 health? 13 now. 13 health now. You know, I don't think I'll survive. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Brett.
You know what?
Brett, what I'm gonna do for you, if you don't want to do it now, I'm gonna put the head in my inventory, put it in
Hell
my
yeah.
backpack, and you can do it later if you want.
Luke, please, when we get around to your turn, I'm going to have you explain to me how you're going to stow that away, so long as it makes sense. So, Brett, what is your move? What is your play?
Ooh, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna scout ahead.
Yeah.
I don't have an asset for this, so please, actually, I might have an asset for this. Give me a sec. No. An asset for this. I do not. So we're just going to roll with this. So, Brett, as you enter into that chamber of the cave, you notice a few monsters lying around. You also see a bright orange glow coming from one of the passageways, this one to be specific.
Ooh,
My game crashed again.
Yes, it
Imagine.
did.
that's weird.
Crashed 6 times now.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez, that's a lot.
Chris, it's your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna go in this doorway and roll for perception.
All right. Your immediate passive perception shows you that you have some materials that are lootable around.
Okay. $17. Oh, wait, 18. 18.
18? Okay. Other than the ore and minerals that you see around, you see a lonely, double-sided great axe.
All I saw was Logan's workout.
It is stuck in the dirt.
Huh.
You thinking, Bubba?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Luke?
All right.
Where we going next?
Well, I have to start off by vampirizing myself too.
Yeah.
So I let it bite my arm.
Okay, so you take the head and...
Yep.
Okay. So as it bites you, you look to Logan, and Logan says, "Get ready for a ride."
Welcome to the club.
And right after he says that, I say, "On my big green tractor," and we move on.
Logan turns to himself and says, "I don't know what a tractor is, but it sounds cool."
Whisper to myself, what the fuck is a tractor?
So as it bites you, the same symptoms that overcame Logan overcome you. Sweats, heat flashes, you feel a little bit nauseous, you feel the pressures. Deduct 1 health point, please. And then you as well, Luke, every single turn for the next 2 weeks until the end of 2 weeks from now session, you will have to roll endurance.
Absolutely.
Real quick, Jimmy, you said it was a very old vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Was it old before he died? Because
Vampires are immortal.
with the whole vampire thing, the older they get, the more powerful they are.
Exactly, which is why they're able to turn you. This one in particular is able to turn you even being dead. That's how strong he was.
And I would like to store
vampires.
I'd like to store the head in my inventory.
Please tell me how you're going to do this. Because if you get bit by it again, or you're careless, it could speed up the transition to deadly levels.
Oh, damn. If you wouldn't have thrown that deadly part in, I'd just be fucking...
He said, "I'm gonna wear the head."
Okay.
This is my new helmet.
I am going to store it. It has cloth on the ground, right?
It has armor and the clothes it was wearing originally.
Right. I would like to put a piece of the armor in the mouth.
Okay.
I'm going to use strips of its clothing to bind the head and jaw shut.
Very smart. Okay.
And with it, and I will use as much as I can to wrap it up before storing it. Do we have backpacks? Is that essentially how we're doing this?
Yes. Yes.
Then I'm going to put it in the bag on my back that way. So it's stored. No ability to move the jaw and everything's covered up.
Sounds good. All right.
And with 1 movement left, we're going to go join Brett.
All right. You may take Logan with you.
Hey.
Let me fix that.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
All right, Logan, please roll endurance.
So
We're going off.
Endurance.
We're going off the 15 rule.
Oh, please, God, don't fuck me.
Logan, please deduct 1 health point. All right, now you may have your turn.
I can grab my water real quick.
So I have my shield equipped. I'm going to leave the chest back right now. I'm going to pick up my shield from the whole sled thing that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use one of my teleports to teleport up high and just fucking body slam these motherfuckers with my shield.
All right. So you're gonna use teleport and using your hammer, or I'm sorry, your shield to squash
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, I'm essentially laying down on my shield on my stomach and just fucking pancake.
Okay, sure. I'll allow that because that sounds entertaining. And if you fail, I'm gonna have fun with that too.
So since I'm using a shield, is it just...
Remember, I gave you the offensive credentials for it.
No. I'm just not sure if I add anything else. I have the 1d12.
Well, for that, since it's a movement combined into an attack, that would be a dex roll. So it would be based off your dex.
Okay. Oh, please give me something good. Please, for the love of God. Ah! 16 plus 5, that is a 21.
21. Good deal on all three of them at once.
Yes.
Logan teleports, drops down on the three blob monsters, as I've been affectionately calling them, and squashes them in their entirety. They are no more but flesh pancakes.
Damn.
I've been wanting to do that for as long as I've had this shield now.
Yeah. All right.
What a ride.
So you re-equipped your shield, and then you did that. That is 2 points of your move. So we're back to Brett.
I got not really a whole lot I can do in combat, so
Bless you.
I guess I'll just have to sit this one out.
There's the grouping on the right.
If you don't take care of it, Luke will. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Lucas, I got to use my shield in the strat I was telling you about, and I fucking killed all of them.
Nice.
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. They just do
Since
W.
you are going right by enemies, I'm gonna need you to do either a stealth. I'm gonna need you to do a stealth roll.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna put you back here really quickly, just in case. We'll call that. Also, Brett, you're unaware of this, but we've changed tactics. Anything that is not a boss fight has cause and react applied to it now. So if you were to get in view of the enemies that I put down, I react and attack.
Okay, I got a 10 on my stealth row.
10?
Yep, 8 plus 2.
All right. Brett's not the stealthiest of sort. Do you still want to move into that chasm or into that room? I couldn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
All right. You move your character to where you want. There.
I'm gonna just squeeze right by as close as I can.
The monsters then begin to chase Brett. That's as far as I'm moving them for right now. That was a double move.
Yep.
All right. Chris?
And move up. I want to roll perception on that great axe.
Okay.
What if that was its actual?
Yeah, and my turn there.
It's an axe. I know because that's the way it is. So Chris is completely and utterly confused by this axe. Can't really make heads or tails of it. Luke?
Out.
It is your turn.
Okay. Roll my endurance roll.
Oh, yes. Roll your endurance. I have to keep track of both of you, too.
And you said endurance can be dexterity?
It can be. Dexterity, strength, constitution. Any of them. The way I see it is if you have a physical problem, getting out of a situation.
Oh, I'll just
All
deduct
right.
my health point.
Yep.
All right. And so I am going to kill all of you. Okay, I'm going to cast my...
Know what's coming.
Yes. That's my... Mobile.
Fire sphere, or a sphere fire, whatever.
Yeah, flaming sphere. Yes. And that is a 2d6 or a 1d6 for each you beat in the saving throw.
Well, it's just going to be initial splash damage, so it's going to be the 2d6, because I imagine you're putting it right on top of them.
Yep.
2d6 damage for each of these guys. All right, here we go. This is for the one closest to you, Luke.
Okay.
Dead. The one to the left.
It's dead.
Very dead. And the one farthest from you. Dead. Okay. Good job, Luke.
Thanks.
Do you dispel your flaming sphere?
If it provides extra light to help Brett see, right now I will not dispel it yet.
Okay.
We're elves. We have dark vision.
Yes, but I don't know. If
Passive. Passive perception.
Yeah.
True, I guess.
So, Brett, if you'd like it to stay there, I will keep it there.
It doesn't matter to me.
I'll dispel it then. And yes,
All right.
I logged my focus.
Yes. Logan, roll endurance. You may combine strength, dexterity, or constitution.
I'm gonna do dexterity for this one.
Ah, shocker.
So that's an 11.
6. 11. Please deduct 1 health point.
We got this, Logan.
All right,
You know what
Brett?
I'm really happy about?
Wait, do I still get my turn?
No, go away. No, it's your turn.
Yes, Logan is your turn.
Hey man, shouldn't have been bit by that vamp.
I'm gonna
Those
move
kids
up
from
here.
Hot Topic are are menaceful.
I'm gonna move up here and roll for perception.
Okay.
There's a 15.
15. All right. There's nothing you're able to perceive in that back chamber.
Wait. Oh, they got flipped.
Yeah, I flip them over to show that they're dead, and they can be looted.
Oh, I didn't really see it killed them. Okay, all right. Nice.
Yeah, it was Luke's fire sphere.
Sorry about that. I was checking on my spells and trying to like figure out what I could do to save myself for the moment.
Ah, you're good, man.
I got your back.
Well, in turn, I was distracted by that whole exchange and forgot to mention that, Brett, once you enter that room, I don't have an asset for this, so everyone has to play pretend. There is a large door at the very back end of it.
Like right here.
Here.
Right here. Okay.
Yes.
It goes in.
I'm gonna mark it.
Okay.
And yes,
So it goes in here apparently.
it doesn't go in.
Oh, it's gonna go like to another section basically.
Not even necessarily. You'll see if you manage to get it open. There's a very large. There's a very large door. Brett, do you wish to inspect the door?
I'm gonna reconvene with the group, and I won't be able to do my message thing. Because I could cast message.
Well, you could yell around the corner to me. Say, hey,
Yeah.
come meet up at this in here. And I'd be like, okay, hey Logan, we need to go meet up in there. Hey Chris, we need to go meet up in there. We could do old school message.
Just shouting.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are in a cave, so sound would travel.
Sound travels far in a cave, but that may not necessarily be a good thing if there's anyone else around.
Nah, we could deal with them.
Okay, all right.
So, do you all wish to be with Brett?
Guys, come over here. I found something.
I need to grab the chest before then.
Okay.
I want to finish up my section before I come.
Chris wants to finish up his axe, so we'll do our turns by turns.
The axe and the material.
To get to
Gotcha.
Brett.
Gotcha.
So Brett,
Alright.
if you do want to use your turn to inspect that door before we get to, then.
I'll wait for you guys to come over here. I'll just basically skip my turn till then, because
Okay.
I don't want to waste any magic or do anything till. I guess I could do a regular perception roll. I guess I'll do that actually.
Perception or investigation.
Do my perception with arcane. $11. No, sorry, it's 10.
With your arcane?
Yep, Arcana. Yep.
Oh, that'd be an intelligence roll.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. Wait, well, I mean, it's for perception.
You can do an intelligence roll to try to figure it out, but perception and intelligence are two different things.
Oh, there's an actual skill called perception. All right, I guess it's just 8 on the door, I guess, so.
You just got a total of 8.
It's a door.
All right. It's a door! So as you look at the door, completely overwhelmed by the width of it, you notice that the lock is orange, and that's about it.
All
right, Chris, to you.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yep, go for it, buddy.
Oh.
That was great. Do it again.
That's a little better this time.
Hey, a little?
Yeah. That's a 24.
You just went from monkey to, educated.
Einstein.
Yeah. All right. You see this double-sided war axe, this great axe, rather. And you see inscriptions all along the neck of the axe, from the beard to the pommel. It is stuck in the dirt. It appears much like everything else in this cave to be ancient. I'll throw you one more. I'll throw you one more little bone here. The inscriptions on it, you recognize to be of holy imbuement.
Woo! Okay.
Luke,
now
it's
I
your
have
turn.
I have a little dilemma now.
'Tis my turn.
Please roll your endurance.
'Tis I am.
Now I really have a dilemma.
Hey, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, it is. You do not have to deduct a health point.
Yeah. Okay, no.
He's about to put a baby through a wall.
Well, I'm just going. I can one move up here,
Okay.
and then I will do a little perception roll.
Okay. Is there a specific part of the door you'd like to perceive, or the whole thing?
The hinges.
Okay.
$13.
13. You do not see any hinges as the doors open from the inside, so the hinges are not visible.
Okay.
Logan, please do your endurance roll.
Yeah, I know.
I believe in you, bud. You can do this.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, well, that don't matter much. Take 1 health point.
I don't like this.
You may have to start rolling a different way, my guy. Try the flick method.
I'm just gonna go back to pick up the chest.
You
That
got
should
a lot
double.
of HP to work with too.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Yeah, if anyone has a chance of surviving the vampiric process, it's Logan.
You mean
All right.
I don't have a chance?
You have less of a chance.
Oh, really? You want to know why I say otherwise?
Yes.
I still have a spell in my back pocket that I only use every once in a while.
Oh, like a healing spell?
Yeah, Cure Wound. I get a 1d8.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that would work. As long as you're healing yourself.
If
All right.
Logan's nice to me, I'll cast it on him.
I can heal myself. I got my
Wow.
one in the second win.
Just slap a gift horse in the mouth, why don't you? All right.
Well, that wasn't slapping a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just saying, Lucas, use that spell on yourself. I have my own heal.
walked away, so I didn't have to hear you.
Okay, imagine.
Okay. Brett, it's your turn.
I think.
All right. All right. So, do you guys want me to use my, like my last spell slots, basically, in order to find out what's going on with this door and how we can activate it?
Absolutely. And the reason I say absolutely is because we're getting close to that end point session.
Yes, we are. Coming up
And,
on 15 minutes.
Yeah, so use up all your focus now because it'll refresh. So.
Yeah, I'm going to use my focus points basically to inspect the door.
Okay, with what spell?
I'll detect magic.
Okay. As you use your detect magic on the door, you can tell that it is not a normal door. It doesn't seem to be in place with the rest of this cave, with the other things that the party has found. As you further inspect it, you note that there is nowhere for this door to open up to, which only raises more questions.
Any magical properties or objects that are associated with it in the cave or something like that? Or
No, there are no objects in the cave related to it. Actually, there is one. I had forgotten. Off Logan's back, the unknown item that he's been carrying around for quite some time now begins to glow. Logan,
Yes,
did you hear me?
I heard you.
Okay. How smashed are you right now?
I am able to keep up with what's going on. It's just Austin was messaging me, so I was replying.
Okay. So the orange, weirdly shaped item that Logan has been carrying around for quite some time now begins to glow.
all right, I guess I don't see that, so I'm just gonna end my turn there, I guess.
All right. Chris, it's to you.
Boy, do I have a little dilemma.
Do you want some help, Chris?
Maybe. Here's my thing. I have that broken sword, but now I also have a interesting little great sword in front of me.
Great axe.
Great axe.
Is it still stuck in the ground? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Hammer.
And just so you guys are aware, that is actual size comparative to your figures.
That's
Yeah.
bigger than my hammer. That must be good.
What's going on?
So, Chris, what do you do?
I might call to someone in the group real quick.
You got a shout out to Logan?
Sure, I'll shout out to Logan.
I will allow Logan to be there with you right now just to work out your turn.
All right.
I do have the chest with me as well. Still. I'll just put it outside the room because it's not.
Leave it. It's an outside chest. Okay.
You want to try and get this thing out, Logan?
I can, yeah.
Logan,
Okay.
remind me, what is your strength at?
+4.
+4? Okay. No, your base strength, not your overall with additives. Because it's only a +1.
1, yeah.
Good roll.
It goes from a 14 to a 4! Oh my god, these fucking dogs.
Logan, what is it you tried to do? Because you didn't let me know that beforehand.
Pull it out of the ground.
So as you touch it, your hands get a 3rd-degree burn. Because it does holy damage.
Oh, it's feisty.
It's spicy.
You cannot hold such a weapon, for you are now transitioning into a vampire.
I slowly reach for my hammer. This calls for a problem solver.
Oh my god. I'm gonna turn around when he's doing that. And I'm gonna slap him in the face like that marionette did. Just say no. No.
Bad. Bad strongman vampire. Okay, so Logan can't do anything right now.
He can actually.
Chris, what are you going to do? Because it is still your turn and you need to decide on rolls or movement.
Logan can still help me with this without touching the actual axe himself. So I'm gonna pull on the axe and pull it out, and Logan's gonna wrap around me, pull on me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a strength roll from you, Bubba.
Yep, it's not gonna look very good.
No, it's not.
Don't worry, I got you. Hopefully.
Okay, that's a 14.
Okay.
That is also a 14.
So 28 in total out of a possible 40.
Yep.
Just over half. You guys successfully drag the great axe, but you don't actually lift it up because neither of you are strong enough. You are just dragging this thing by its head.
If you want to, you can throw it on the shield with my chest that I'm dragging along, and I can just carry it.
We could do that.
Logan, that would set your speed at half.
I just can't win.
I'm willing to fly with the whole chest on a sled thing at full speed, but if you're going to have that and the great axe, that's going to knock you down to half.
I think you do it. I honestly think you do it.
It's real
So-
feels bad too, because this dude's fucking sweating, going through menopause, trying to drag this sled to becoming a vampire. Pulling
So
all this
if-
weight.
If I throw the axe on the sled as well and I follow Chris, do I get his movement speed since I'm following him?
No, he gets your movement speed.
I'm fine with it.
You guys just gotta get around 2 corners to us. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, that's gonna take five fucking
I'm fine.
years to do.
I'm fine with it, but I also want to get these minerals out real quick.
All right. So, for all intents and purposes, the axe is with the chest.
On the
You guys
sled.
dragged it over. Yeah, on the sled. So, you guys mine the materials in there.
Okay. So I see crystal red, and then I don't know what this.
Well, you got one more roll, Chris, so pick one.
You said we mine the materials, right?
Yeah.
I have
You
3
want to.
slots left in my backpack.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I just like roll perception on this then?
I found the bats.
Yeah.
If you have your hand where I am, there's just a fucking line of them and they are going crazy.
Oh, yeah, you always want to see it when it's not
Yeah.
below the map?
Yeah. I mistakenly hovered over it and it's something.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do, Chris?
I want to figure out what the minerals are.
Okay, so you're going to roll perception?
Yes. $18.
18. Well done. You can tell that one of them is a bone of sorts, and the other one is just a normal red crystal. All right, and that is Chris's turn. Luke? I'm rooting for you, Luke. Get a good endurance roll. Hey! Nice.
What'd you get?
He got a
13,
16.
13 plus my 5. Now it's 3 plus the 2 we get in dex for elves.
So you got 18.
Yes. 8. Must be the money. For my turn purposes? I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. Get going. We've already learned all we need to about the don't work. We're just
Yeah.
waiting for them to get here. That's it.
All right. Logan, roll a endurance roll.
Yep, so that failed again.
Take 1 health point off.
Chris, what are you wanting to get first? You have the pickaxe here.
He said we mined them both, right?
I thought we still had to mine them.
Oh,
No,
still
you're
can.
still you're still mining him.
Oh, okay then. Oops. You
You-
said for all intents and purposes, you guys mined the things. That's what I thought I heard. But-
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Do
let's-
you
mine
want both of them or?
I can
just
carry.
look
I
at-
can carry both of them.
Okay.
Just want to mine them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, if you want to give me the pickaxe, I can try and get both
Sure.
of them.
Sure.
And if you hate the transition penalty or transition rolls now, Logan, wait until next week.
So 15 plus 4, that's a 19. So
Oh my gosh, that's tripping me out. So you got a 19.
Yeah, so we'll do the that for the red crystal here.
All right, that is successful. Chris picks that up,
And
puts his
let's
inventory. I make sure
roll
you
it.
do that, Chris.
That is also a 19 plus 4, 23.
And you successfully get the bone.
And I will be following you out of here, Chris. since
Chris,
I
you
have
can
no-
put 5 basilisk bone in your inventory.
Okay.
And I give you the pickaxe back.
Sweet.
Brett, it's back to you, or do you want to skip? Do both you and Luke want to pass up their turns to have Chris and Logan be with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him here.
I'll just move these a little bit closer to me.
Just leave them there, Logan. Just leave them there. All right. So we'll do. We'll start from Logan. I know he just had his turn, but we'll start from Logan. Rather, let's do someone who doesn't have vampiric. We'll just start at the top. Brett, start at the top.
Okay, all right. I see a glowing object in Logan's pocket, and I ask him, "What's that?"
That is right. So I pull that out.
Yeah. So as the item is glowing, Logan pulls it off his back and goes, "Hey, so this just started glowing for no reason. What's the deal with that?"
I don't know. Maybe we should try it at the door.
All right, Logan, do you try it in the door?
Sure.
Right
All
on
right.
the floor.
Logan inserts the weirdly shaped sword key and begins to twist, and it's a perfect fit. And you hear the locks coming undone, and the doors begin to slightly swing open. And that is where we're going to end for this week.
After that, is there any use for this thing, or is that it?
There is 0 use for it.
Okay, so I'll probably just leave it here then.
Okay.
Out of my inventory quick.
That would have been cool to turn into a sword. Oh.
I can always get it back. Well, it's up to the party. If you want to leave it here,
If anybody wants it, they can have it. I just took it out of my inventory, so it is no longer mine.
What's happening?
Also, one thing I'm thinking about doing is taking some of the rope I have and attaching it to that crate that Logan's carrying, and Logan and I can both pull it.
all right, it's back. Okay. And that concludes that session.
Nice.
Good stuff, everybody.
Absolutely. Chris, you actually did really well despite your horrendous rolls. You didn't get any kills. You gained 95 experience this evening, which puts you at 900. Let's see. Sam didn't want to do this. Kev wasn't here. Next up is Logan. Logan had some awesome rolls. managed to get bit by a vampire, so that's pretty funny. You had really good combat. You had 3 kills, correct?
Yeah.
Based on your rolls and how you performed on the board and your kills, you earned, dang, 150 XP. So that's going to put you... I'm bad at math.
Hang on, I got it.
885 plus...
You said 150?
Yeah, you're at 1,035. Okay. Brett did some awesome jobs with his detect magic. Did not get any kills, but did overall well with the contribution. Was here from the half point onward, so didn't really have a whole lot of opportunity to shine the entire evening. You got 70 XP points. That puts you at 380.
Sweet.
I'm gonna give him 20 points of my XP, just so he's leveled up.
Okay.
So,
So that puts you at
1050.
1,015.
So you are now level 4, Brett.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Luke, you had 3 kills as well. Once again, leading the charge. Did a lot of good investigative work. Much like most knights, Luke did earn the most amount of XP by getting 200. So you are at
Damn.
1,650. Which puts you at level 6.
I'll do the level up stuff later.
Logan, did we ever go over your level up stuff last week?
Yeah, that's all been figured out.
Okay. And the only one who leveled up tonight was Luke and Brett.
And Brett.
Yeah, I was about to, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we can take care of that next week just because we're biding time. And to be honest, I want to get some Modern Warfare 2 time in before I have to go to bed. So, let's see. Let's go over trophies. I don't believe anyone truly deserved the Dick Butt Award for tonight, so that's not going to be handed out. Logan and Luke tied for kills. So, Undying Determination, I'm going to give to both Logan and Luke. Sacrificial Assurance is going to go to Luke because he intentionally sacrificed his well-being to be stronger with intentionally by getting himself bit by the vampire.
Is that how that works? Let's go.
Because of how much you're sacrificing in order to be stronger for the betterment of the party. That's how I'm seeing it, at least. Awarded to beating all odds stacked against them in the face of a truly dire situation. There weren't any truly dire situations, so that's not going to be handed out. And Articulated Persuasion's not going to be handed out.
I don't know, man. I got burned by that axe when I tried to pull it out.
Yeah, and you didn't accomplish a thing.
We pulled it out? What do you mean?
Yeah, let me read that again. Awarded to beating all odds stacked against them in the face of a truly dire situation.
It was stacked against me.
You wouldn't have been able to do it without me. My idea.
Sure I could. I just have third-degree burns on my hands.
Truly dire.
Logan, if we survive this vampiric transformation, we will both be getting that award.
right. I have the auction house is going to be open until 11:45, so you've got 8 minutes.
All right, so just like how
Sure.
you're expecting this is going to happen, whatever you think, other than the usual stuff that's in there, the stuff you know they're going to ask about, just state it now.
Yeah, I was just about to say you already know what I'm going to ask for.
If you ask for armor, I'm taking away your armor of Agathis.
That's what I have.
Or not the armor of Agathis,
Armor
the
Aether?
armor of
Jimmy, you should know by now. I asked for either if you have two-handed weapons or armor. That's all I asked for.
Where's the armor that I gave you? I don't see it on your sheet.
I have a note here.
Oh, armor of etherlessness. Yeah. No, I'm never giving you armor again, Logan. Because any armor I could possibly give you is not going to match up. And I have 0 weapons that are going to interest you.
I have a deal for you.
Okay.
So I'll put 3 platinum on the table
Wow.
for an extra 15 movement speed.
For an extra 15?
15
For
feet.
3 platinum?
15 feet.
15 feet. Yeah, so extra 15. So 3 other spaces just for 3 platinum?
What do you mean just for 3 platinum?
Absolutely not. Now, if you wanted to throw the blacksmith token
No.
and 5 platinum, then we can talk.
No.
Jimmy,
That's what I thought.
how
What do you
important?
mean that's what I thought? I'm gonna throw a dog shit offer out there. That's what I thought. No to you.
How important to you are hit points for movement?
You guys want to see how it's done? I'll show you how it's done.
Well,
You
what I
ready?
was thinking, I will give him 6 hit points, so I'm just at a clean 40 if I can match Lucas's movement speed.
Buddy, that's a really generous offer and all, but you have one major concern, my guy.
What's that?
You're at 36 and dwindling. I don't think you can afford to give up any hit points.
It's not going to take away from my current health from my overall hit points from 46.
And so you're offering up 6 of your hit points permanently for 15 extra feet for Chris.
No, for me.
He wants
So
to
I
match.
have more movement
He
speed.
wants to match my speed.
Yeah, so I can keep up with Lucas.
Tell you what.
While you're thinking about that, Jim, this is my offer. I love
Hold
it.
on. Don't confuse my brain.
Yeah,
Don't do
I
that.
want to so bad.
I know you do. I know you enjoy that.
Your movement speed is 50, right, Lucas?
I will give you 10 extra movement speed for 6 hit points. So you'll be up to 40 speed.
How about the 6 HP plus the 50 here for 10 more movement speed than Lucas? That way I can still be in front and be the tank that the party needs.
So you'd want 60 movement speed.
Yes. 6 HP and that 50 coin.
Make it 55 and you have a deal.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right. All right. Anyone else want to wheel and deal?
Yep.
Brett, do you want to get in on this action at all?
We're just bargaining for any random shit, basically.
Yep. Anything
much.
you want,
This
as
is-
long as it's agreeable.
Bargain.
Okay. All right. I got one for you. I want to sacrifice my ability to ever use mage armor or any other type of armor
Wow.
in turn for doubling all my magic damage permanently.
Ooh, coming in
So
with the
you would
heat.
have 0 ability to cast any type of mage armor. You would still have your physical armor, but
No,
whatever
no
the
physical armor.
huh?
There's no physical armor.
No physical armor either.
He would be the definition of a glass cannon.
No armor class.
Tell you what, Brett. I'm gonna throw you a bone here. You ready for this? I will allow that, and I will give you an extra 50 focus points right now.
Deal.
Extra 50 focus points.
We have to protect the mage.
You have 0 armor and 0 ability to have armor. You have 0 AC.
I'm squishy.
He just comes across armor. Oh, by the way, I'm going to use this now.
I can't. I can never wear armor.
I'm going to come up with a loophole for you, damn it.
Okay.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And you have 17 HP? Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Jim,
It's so
Yes.
slow.
I would like to offer up 60 experience points,
Okay.
2 of my current hit points,
Okay.
and 1 skill point of your choosing.
What are you gonna ask for?
I want 15 more speed.
Son of a bitch!
Jesus Christ.
Just to spite Logan, I'm gonna do it.
He's biased. He's biased. We have a biased DM.
You bet. I'm biased for putting people at a disadvantage when I see it.
Alright, pick your skill point you want me to lose.
Let's see. I'm gonna take away one of your decks, and that puts you at 1590, which makes you not at level 6. You're okay with that?
I had 1460 on my after I gave Kev enough points to level
It was
up.
1450.
I had 1460 before I added the 200 you gave me.
Okay.
So if you wanted me, that's if you're in your notes, I was at 1450. That's fine. I'll drop down below level 6. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I just want you to know that on my sheet, I had it at 1460 after I gave Kev 40 points of experience to level up.
Oh, you know what? I'm remembering that now. You are. So that would put you at 1600 even. All right. Do it.
Okay. Now we're at 65 speed. Suck it, Logan.
My only thing is you cannot put the skill point back to what I just took away.
As in, oh no, on my level up, yes, I agree.
Yes.
But on my next level up, I can.
Well, next level up, you don't get a skill point. Your next one is 7. So.
You understand
8.
what I'm saying, though.
Yes, I do. So, we will do level ups at another time, probably at the 8 o'clock margin of the next session.
Okay.
But as I like to end each session, any questions, concerns, requests, problems, disputes?
Give me movement speed.
What do you want to offer up for it?
Fuck.
And Luke, just to make sure, you took away all the stuff that you said you'd take away for
I
that
took
movement
away
speed,
my
right?
60 experience points, 2 of my current hit points, and you took away my skill point. Yes.
Also, Jimmy, I was going to ask you earlier, do we get the money from the merchants since it's a new week?
That is a new week. That is correct. Everyone gets 100 gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brett. Our home base, the town we were in, where Kev got arrested and we had to save him.
Yeah.
In honoring us, we get a tax break from them, anything they sell or fine or whatever.
Okay.
So we have every week we have an influx of something of cash.
I like it.
Hey Chris, if you want to offer up some experience points, hit points, and a skill point, you can definitely get some. Money. I've never had this much money.
I'll tell you what. Wait, what happened to my 43 gold?
I turned it into 100.
So I should have 100.
Yeah, 143, right. I was trying to see who has the most stacked so that I could just easily make 100 instead of crapping out.
Oh, I thought so. What I thought you were gonna do is I thought you were gonna like make it to where you could add to 100. You were just gonna copy and paste my 43.
I copied after making yours into a stack of
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
I copy pasted into a
All right. 3 platinum, 100 experience, and 5 HP for 20 movement speed.
100 experience for movement speed.
Yep.
I'd be asking for more movement speed.
No, for 20 extra.
Yeah.
That would knock you down to 800. And what else did you want me to get me?
5 HP and 3 platinum.
Deal.
Okay.
We're gonna be flying through these
Oh,
boards
you
now.
took one of my gold away.
I shouldn't have. I don't
Jim,
think I
are you
did.
gonna put a cap on speed?
I'm probably gonna let you guys do this probably once, and unless you guys offer me something really nice.
Lucas is trying to go through the
No,
entire.
no, no.
map.
The only reason I'm asking, the only reason that it piqued my interest to increase speed from the get-go was even in like battle situations, especially when there's larger bosses on larger maps or larger groups, being able to move amongst them or around them for better action purposes.
Yeah.
But yes, it does. It doesn't hinder the maps you're putting out, but it does give us an opportunity to fly. But it also gives us an opportunity to miss stuff. So
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, you could fly through these boards and miss all the stuff. That's fine by me. Logan can miss all the different weapon opportunities and different additives to his armor if he wants.
and that's why I increased my speed. My perception is not where it needs to be. My actions are in my battle now that I have the weapons and tasks I need, and communication and movement. Those are my 3 peaks for my actual. That's why I'm focused.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm probably going to allow the speed adjustment just once. All right, Brett, was there anything else you wanted to wheel and deal with me?
No, I think I got everything I need.
Okay. Now we have
Naked.
one thing to sort out, because we do not know when we're going to have a 6th member. We have no idea when that's going to happen. So that begs the question: do we dole out all of the stuff that was in the chests now, or do we wait? Because none of us have any other person that we have in mind that's actually going to be game and able to do this the way that we have it set up each week.
I still need to talk to my brother about that too.
Yeah, here's my thought. Keep it in the box in the chest. Next session, right? Let's do what I thought of, my idea. Anyone that has someone that we'd like to interview for the spot, set up a time for stream or before session next week. Do that quick little 5-10 minute, whatever. And aside from that, go from there. If the people that have been presented can't make it and no one passes the mark, then yes, we stay with what we have now. We don't try anymore. Put up the crate and we stick with the crate we have right now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think that's fair. So everyone talk to the people you need to. Set up a time frame for all of us to do a Discord call with for next session.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Why is this back in
All
the
right,
menu?
I'm going to save, and anyone that wants to join me in Modern Warfare 2, they are more than welcome to.
Before you save, can you give me just a second?
Yeah. Is there something you're adjusting?
Yeah, I was actually doing my level up while we were doing all those stuff, trying to get it done for next session.
Oh, okay, cool.
Almost done with it.
All right, boys, I'm gonna hop out. I told Austin I'd play some League with him.
Oh, that's a shame. Luke, are you joining me for Modern Warfare 2?
I would love to, but after an all-nighter last night, taking a 2-hour nap, getting up for the OSU game, and then I should probably.
I respect that. Absolutely.
Chris,
I hesitate, but are you game? You
I
were
was
going to say,
thinking-
Luke?
Tomorrow, I'll be on with Sam and Cam.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know I'm game.
What time are you thinking, Lucas?
We 8 o'clock.
I'm there. You can count me in.
Which is 7 o'clock for you guys.
Yep.
We usually do
Yeah,
8. We usually do 8 to 10, and then I join you guys at 10. Happens.
Chris, did you want to join me tonight?
See, I was probably gonna play some Rocket League tonight.
Oh, then you go ahead and do that. There's no hurt feelings.
No
I'm going to
worries.
get some Modern Warfare 2 time in. Once
Sounds-
Brett is done with his level up, I'm going to save and get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Awesome. Going to hit that save.
What were you gonna
Yeah,
say, Logan?
tomorrow evening, I'll probably be on. It's just I do work tomorrow. I'll be off at 5, and I told my nephew I would be going back over there since we didn't get to play any games Friday, which is what we normally do.
Fine. You. It wasn't a demand or anything.
w-
I was just like,
Yeah, I'm just
letting
saying.
you
what's
guys
in the
know
plan.
what Sam, Cam, and I usually do. And since Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 is out now, that's what.
I'll probably be home 8:39ish or so.
If you got room, I'll be game for then.
Sam. That's fine. Hopefully they release an update by tomorrow, though, because any party size of 4 or larger has having the game dev error. That's what that was our big problem yesterday or last night into this point. It reported that anything of a party size of 4 or larger just doesn't. No way.
I tried playing earlier today, and oh my god, I didn't crash, but every game I joined, it was just unplayable with the lag.
Oh, I played
I
2-3
played just
hours
fine.
today, and I had no problems today at all. It might be your.
Fucking better not. This shit's still new.
I know. All right, I love y'all, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Love you
Good
too. Have a
night.
good night. Good night, boys.